Yes, sir, we promised you a great minute here tonight. Andre, the China Wrestlemania!
The world!
My God, what a It's not a world is watching!
Hello and welcome, folks, back to the Place to Be Reviews. I'm Etep and right here with all of yous. And tonight we are watching the classic Wrestlemania Part 3. I called it Wrestlemania Part 3. Wrestlemania 3 from Pontiac, Michigan, March 29th, 1987. The night Hulk Hogan body slammed Andre the Giant for the first time, which it wasn't the first time Andre had been body slammed. I'm joined this evening by monoTony Obama, AngelousDraven, Superfan Adam Shawhan, Brutal Morningwood, and we'll have a couple more people coming in. Welcome, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah.
I like the lead up. I like the lead up to this match when Andre rips the Star of David off of Hogan's neck and chokes him.
That happened at Wembley, brother, when I was wrestling for AEW.
He was all from the river to the sea, Hogan. It was like, what?
And let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I want to take a ride on your Christmas stick.
And then
sorry,
when that happened, and Giant said that to Hogan, Tony Khan was like,
it's fucking bullshit. Fucking wrote it. Goddamn fucking guy. Fucking you goddamn it. Goddamn, let's fucking go.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
I figured we might as well get the copyright shit out of the way early. Just get it done.
Right.
Let's just take the copyright hits now and get them done. Because they blocked a bunch. I got hit with 6 claims from Monday Night Show. 6.
Damn. Whoa. They blocked you like Colorado just blocked Trump from the ballot. That is messed up.
That's good old YouTube. Good old if I was on camera right now, YouTube could see me flipping off Bollywood Daddy.
Hey, no politics, Draven.
Right. Okay. So you guys are in the viewing studio. Let's go ahead and we'll kick this thing off. This is Wrestlemania 3 from Pontiac, Michigan. 1987. I was not March 29th. I wasn't even 7 years old yet.
Welcome to WrestleMania 3.
Like I said, this is like the intro to the Sally Jesse Raphael show.
It is.
That or like SNL.
Shit.
My ad blocker is disabled.
87.
Yeah.
I was like 13.
Bobby Moynihan.
David Spade.
I'm gonna blow a quad.
The Pontiac Silverdome.
My God.
It's a parking lot now.
Is it really?
Shit. I never put it all the way in.
They tore
He
that
says with
down.
his smile.
And the palace.
How sad. Chris Benoit. Oh.
They tore it down. It collapsed. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube of people like exploring it before they ripped it all out because the roof collapsed.
Oh wow.
But they moved the Lions and the Pistons both like downtown. So they're like right downtown Detroit now. Pontiac is like outside of Detroit by like a half hour.
This is
And
so
is like Auburn Hills. They're like so. Oh.
Is it me
I was at
or am I getting
WrestleMania
a bit of a
23
delay?
in at Ford Field,
Massive
Detroit,
delays,
and
hey, Etep, you're lagging, bro.
there must be a delay.
Massive delay.
Yeah, it's my. Hang on, I'm going to turn OBS off.
Yeah, OBS destroys processing power.
Yeah.
It's like OBS and StreamYard fight over the resources.
Mm-hmm.
Destroys
I didn't know if it was the weather, because I know we've had some shit weather the last couple days too. But you know, everybody's internet's been wonky. But yeah, I was catching it as you were trying to get it out, Tone. I'm like, dude, I'm not. It's not. I'm seeing it on my TV and not on here.
Yeah.
There.
I was like, hold on.
There. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So it destroys
I
processing
I
power
turned that
like a
off.
colon on that. Never mind. Yeah.
Yes.
But no, they tore the Silverdome down. That's like a half hour, 40 minutes outside of Detroit. And the Palace of Auburn Hills is about the same, about a half hour outside of Detroit in a suburb. So they moved both teams right downtown. So you've got the Red Wings and the Pistons play in Little Caesars Arena, which is formerly the Joe Louis Arena. And then you've got Comerica Park, which is like where Tigers, like right next door to Tiger Stadium, where that used to be, and Ford Field down there too, where the Lions play.
What up, Keely Chow?
Hey, Keely. Keely's been a member for 9 months. He says, "Fuck you, YouTube." That's what I say too, Keely.
Yep.
Thank you for being a channel member.
Bitch, what are you going on about?
You got to church it up, son. I got to take him to church with the national anthem.
You know, they're just letting you. We're just trying to prove we already were diverse even before, 2020 motherfucking 3.
Right?
Like we'd already checked that off the list for decades.
And motherfuckers talking about diversity. This is we're talking about Detroit, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
This is the home of fucking Motown.
This is what I'm saying.
That's what my dad always used to, he used to get so mad when you'd have like a soul singer sing the national. He'd just sing the fucking national anthem. Because it doesn't have to sound like a hymnal.
Right.
What up, Mary Hart?
Mary Hart and fucking Bob Uecker, Mr. Baseball.
Damn, Mary Hart, I grinded a few pillows to you, baby.
Jeez.
By God, he rubbed one out in his snakeskin on her thigh.
So I can tell you're pumped up. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, he's trying to hide his erection right now with his coat.
Yeah.
Did she just call him a roided out ass soft A?
Low key.
Howard Finkel, man. The Fink. Rick Martel.
See, this is when it felt special, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not no 2-night bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep. I hate that. I hate
do
the
too.
2-night format. It's so stupid.
I like that it's like, hey, it's a whole weekend. It's so big. I kind of think that's cool. But it's like, it felt more like a sport here than when they're trying to make it feel like a sport, I guess. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
No, it does.
That clip I shared with you guys on the Facebook wrestling group had Don Morocco when he was like a rookie. It was
It's
old
Randy
AWA
Papa.
from the 70s.
I love it when
Had
you
Jake
call
the
me.
Snake wearing motherfucking tights and not the leggings. Jake the Snake in underwear. I'm sorry. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I do like the 2-night format just because it seems like a bigger event. Like, hey, WrestleMania weekend, you know?
Yeah,
But I get why other people wouldn't. I do.
It's they put out the just shit matches. You know, it's
Yeah, it'd be
it's so
fine if both cards were good.
But they
Yeah,
used
but
to
just-
have it as the weekend. You used to get the Slammies, then you'd get the award ceremony, then you'd get
And
the
then the
night of
show.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So them splitting it into 2 nights, I think, is what's hurting it. Because, okay, let's say we were all going to get together to go do something like that. We're going to be together and do other things as well. So if all we have time to do is go to the event and then get back to the hotel, and then we got to go to the event again to get back to the fucking hotel, to then go out the next morning, have breakfast before we all go home.
Yeah.
So for me, on the perspective of it being a live event, that part would really fucking suck. Like 1 night would be bad enough, but I think 2 would be just too much. Because we'd want to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
But then we're not your average fan either. We love freaking wrestling.
Yeah, if you can afford the tickets.
Well, right. I just meant,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. None of us could afford those tickets. The shit's too expensive for the 5-day event.
Well, yeah, then you figure your accommodations, your food, all your other miscellaneous expenses. It's a
Travel.
lot. Yeah.
Getting around when you travel, like I've never Ubered or nothing, but with like all the new shit going on in the world today, I wouldn't fucking trust anybody else driving other than everybody that's on this panel.
Right.
People that I know. Oops. And
We
that
got an
includes
Uber
you.
in Vegas and it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I did. I Ubered in Vegas a couple times and it was all right.
Right, but I'm just saying, look at my perspective and what the world's changed to.
Yeah.
Unless we're together, I ain't getting in a fucking Uber. You know what I mean? Like by myself, I'll end up shooting somebody. They'll be like, come on. No. No.
What are you talking about?
Well,
Right.
unless you're driving to Vegas, good luck getting a gun on the airplane.
Yeah.
I don't fly.
Well, all you have to do, never mind, no politics.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying, you know, all I got to do is lift up my glasses. I got laser eyes, so, you know, I got to worry about a gun.
That's true.
So, problem solved there. Just like you're a vampire, you'll just eat them.
Punch a hole in their chest.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't, like, go on a road trip to deliver a dog and then take an Uber because obviously I'd have my car. But, like, on something like this, you know, I've never before had a problem flying, but now, like, with everything that's happened, you couldn't pay me to get on a plane. I'd rather drive. I'd rather go kidnap Brutal, make him go with me, be my co-pilot. He can be my Chewie.
I'd rather push a car there than fly. Personally.
Man, if y'all been paying attention to what happened with Delta today, hoo-wee.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see.
Well, no politics.
Shoot me a link. I'll just look it up.
I know that we lost our movie theater.
Go-
I'm not very happy about that.
Mr. Fuji over there.
I know, right?
Is that the stuff about the lady that wants like an entire couch to sit on because that's how big she is?
No, but I did see
No,
that.
but that's something else.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. So I'm not sure which one Tone's talking.
Here,
It's
I'll
with
put the
migrant-
link
it's
in the
with
private
migrants.
Yeah,
chat.
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, it
I
has
was
to do
just
with
thinking the
migrants.
one that Brutal was saying. Go ahead, D.
And just remember, after you watch this, the Delta employees told her, well, they're people too.
Damn.
They're people too.
You
No,
know,
they're not.
I'm just gonna say, if you're ordering fast food, which is killing you anyway, getting a diet soda ain't gonna help. Just get a regular soda. You're better off. I'm just saying, if you're gonna eat shit, you might as well drink regular pop. That diet soda's killing you quicker.
Ooh.
I don't think anybody here really drinks a lot of. We don't. None of us here really drink a lot of soda. So
Yeah, I don't drink soda.
uh-uh.
My
It's a
wife
rare-
does. I wish she'd quit, but I'm not going to harp on her about
Right.
it. You know, I was drinking soda at her age, so
That's
Whoa.
the Phoenix Airport.
Well, you know, other than the fact that it eats the enamel off your teeth and is bad for your teeth and all that shit. You know, dental's expensive as F these days. So yeah. But yeah, again, they've already proven it's not healthy for there's better things you could be drinking. I'm not gonna complain. Every now and again I want an RC and whiskey, brother.
yeah. Well, that's one thing too. You know,
Yeah, just do it in on occasion we'll get up the road the place that makes the homemade root beer, or those specialty things, or on occasion a pop from 7-Eleven, the big gulps.
yeah.
And
But
there's
it's
a
a
victory
rarity.
for the Can-Am connection.
Yeah, before they break up and become Strike Force.
That was actually pretty smart that he like rolled him over his shoulder instead of smashing into him. Like that was pretty slick.
You're in their tidy whities.
Yep. Well, it's when they wrestled too. The wrestling told a story. There's a story being told. There's athleticism being shown.
Man. Scott Baio and his 8 is enough friend won.
Mm,
What was the guy's name? Will, not Will Arnett. That's the other guy I'm thinking of.
Scott Baio and Willie Ames.
Yeah, Willie Ames.
They
That's
look like the freaking barbarians.
yeah. Yeah, Willie Ames. That's the guy I'm thinking of. Not Will Arnett. That's the guy who's the Reese's Pieces commercials and shit.
What do you mean, Orton? Randy Orton wasn't alive to steal the Thody Thutter yet.
Thody.
Ah,
Yeah, the Thody Thutter Daddy.
I have liked his interactions with Roman the other night. That was pretty funny. He was like talking to him, and Roman like kind of gets close to him, and he like almost gets him in the cutter because how Randy always is like can get it from anywhere.
Yup. I think I shared that one in on the Facebook group.
not to be confused with that turnbuckle buddy move, the throaty thutter. That's
Yeah.
totally
Never
different.
forget the Bronco Buster or the ass
How did it get
slammer.
dark already? How's it dark already? Oh, what the hell?
Because it's like 8:50, 9.
Oh no, they were like showing a clip of something.
Oh yeah, from before. Yeah.
And the dog's up there freaking out. So that means there's either a bear coming in my front door or my brother's home.
Well, at least it's not that. Never mind.
Yeah. Could be anything at this point. Ooh, what happened to Junkyard Dog?
Yeah, who's this guy?
Hercules.
Oh,
We got a case of the Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
all right.
It's Oil of Oive.
I wasn't gonna say it on air.
Show us your vagina.
Mine says family time. I'm not sure what you guys are watching, but that's funny. It's a Target commercial. What's your guys's?
Oh, well, it's BK now, but it was Olay.
It's the one thing that I still think is hilarious because every time my commercials are different than y'all's.
You rule.
It's regional.
Yeah. Well, he's only like 2 hours north of me, though.
Still a different region.
You live outside the border wall, huh?
I know, right? He's on the other side of the border.
You're living in Palestine and he's in Israel. Jeez.
Oh my God.
Outside of Running Man Studios.
No, I think that's backwards. His state's the one that's got more of those.
The hell? Billy Jack Haynes.
Oh, yeah. You don't know Billy Jack Haynes? This dude's awesome.
Yep,
No,
he's
I
got an
don't.
action figure too.
I know. I always
Big L.
wanted one. I always loved Billy Jack Haynes. I got to see him wrestle live at Notre Dame ACC once.
I never did.
I like that hat.
It was him and Hercules Hernandez. Well, you know, Hercules, but he was originally Hercules Hernandez.
Who was Billy Jack?
No,
No,
Hercules.
Oh.
This guy. When he originally debuted or whatever, when he was originally wrestling, he was Hercules Hernandez.
Mm.
And he dropped the last name to just Hercules.
Yeah, Hernandez was his shoot last name.
Yep.
See, I remember when I forget which wrestling game it was, but they had legends, and they all came down to the ring in those stupid little fucking rings. I hated that.
I love those things.
I think that's so stupid.
Well, for the video game, though, when you're going retro, I like it. But yeah, how many times do you just cut out the entrances anyway? You know?
I like watching the entrances.
I know. I always leave them on.
Yeah, that adds to the atmosphere.
What was the one? What was the one where you could like design your own moves and stuff? I forget. There was one where you could like design your own moves, like.
Forget
one of them.
Create.
I forget which one.
Yeah,
Create a finisher.
Yeah, I forget which game it was, but yeah, I remember doing that. That was fun.
I think you can do that in a lot of the new ones.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. There was one when the one time it was fun. You know how you can change your appearance between entrance, cutscene, and then your wrestling gear.
Yep.
Well, you could do that shit. So I made this dude yellow, and I took the paper bag and I made him into SpongeBob SquarePants. He's all teeny tiny and skinny and shit, like he looked like a meth head, you know. So that's what you see coming down to the ring. But then when he gets in the ring to wrestle and it comes, you know, and all of a sudden we're in the match, dude's wearing a thong and he's got like a bodybuilder's fucking body, but he's still got the mask over his face.
Jeez.
Like he hulked out.
I can't remember. I'm like brutal on that one. I can't remember what system. It's PS3 for sure. But yeah, that's what I used to do with the arm. That's how I had fun with that shit. But yeah, this is classic. I got to see this kind of stuff live when they were at Notre Dame.
That's awesome.
It's where I met Leaping Lanny Popo before he was the genius. Got an autograph and everything for free. I bought Pile Driver, the album. I've got it on cassette tape still from the wrestling event.
Wow. It's probably a collector item, man.
It's out there in my garage with all the other cassettes in the gym, brother. I just got to get myself a new cassette player because the one I got broke.
They probably don't even make those anymore.
Yeah, they still do. Oddly enough. Yeah. Because a lot of people still got them old school stereos like I got. You know, with the receiver and the DVD. I got the five disc CD player and my it's all Sony. The only thing I didn't
Shit.
have was the take back.
Mine's a sound design, and it's got an 8-track, 2 cassettes, and a record player.
Yeah, I got the 2 cassettes, but mine quit working, and I can't see for sure.
I gotta replace the drive head on my cassette thing.
But yeah, the 5-disc CD player, I think the receiver is.
What up, Slasher?
Hey, what's good, bro?
Hey,
Was from an old Sony though. That's definitely Sony. The tape deck isn't. I've got 2 different receivers. But yeah, back when you could pretty much buy whatever you wanted to. Back when you were buying Philip, Magnavox. Back when it was one brand, RCA.
Were there any matches before this?
The Can-Am Connection, Zenk, and Rick
Martel. Yeah.
Yep, went over on.
Was it the Rougeaus? Was it
no, Morocco and Orton.
Oh, Morocco and Orton. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So this is match number. This is match number 2. Okay.
Yep. The battle of the full.
The battle of the full Nelsons. Yeah.
Yep.
I used to like Hercules, man. They kind of like
me too.
They never even gave him an IC title run.
He had a tag title run with Paul Roma.
Nah, they weren't champions.
No, that's right. They reversed that.
Yeah, they weren't
because they won him, but they reversed it.
They weren't champions, but they should have been because that was a dope tag team, man.
Dude, Power and Glory.
No, I love that tag team, bro.
I liked the Young Stallions with Roma and Powers.
Yeah, they were. But
it was.
I liked Roma better as a cocky guy than as a
Yep.
white meat baby face. You know,
it worked better.
He was perfect for it.
Yep.
I
It's so
think
funny.
if you put Andre the Giant with Hercules, how you gonna stop that tag team? Or even King Kong Bundy in him.
Well, that was like Haku and Andre.
Yeah.
Well, bro, yeah. Also, like, shit, when they brought in Bundy and they started teaming him with Stud.
Yep.
They still never gave them the tag team belts, though.
No, which is ridiculous.
Well, I think Hercules could have definitely been a good IC champ, especially with as a heel.
Yeah, even if they would have given him like a month or 2 run, you know.
Yep.
I mean, they put it on the Warrior, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, Ultimate Warrior got way more of a crowd reaction than Hercules ever did, though.
Yeah.
I think Hercules is a hell of a better wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Cool,
yeah, that's
man.
what I mean.
And
they put it on the
broomstick
fucking
could out wrestle him.
Look at that. He don't even have the fucking. You don't even have it locked. What are you doing?
Nope.
Billy Jack's keeping him at bay, baby.
Wasn't Billy Jack Haynes like a legit psycho? Like, wasn't he like a drug dealer or something, or a drug smuggler or something like that?
I don't think so. Dude's from Idaho, I think.
Oregon.
Oregon. Yeah. That's right. No, I can't say I ever remember hearing that in the dirt sheets on Billy, but
No, this is one of the things I found out later on about, you know, you find out crazy shit later on, you know, years and years, decades sometimes.
it'll be 40 plus years from here, so yeah. I mean, I don't really remember seeing a lot of him after he was out of the Fed here.
Oh yeah, I always found this guy meh anyway.
I thought the 2 of them were good for the size. You know, they kind of.
Yeah, but Herc was better.
He's got the better, you know,
yeah.
Nelson, you know, because Greg the Hammer Valentine with the figure 4, you know, and then you had Flair with the figure 4. And so you always had those, you know, and Dusty.
Except Valentine looked like an old angry lesbian.
Yeah.
He did. But I love Greg the Hammer Valentine. He was always so funny.
Oh, yeah, he was a good scumbag heel.
Like my favorite time with Brutus was with the two of them together, the Dream Team.
Yep.
I mean, he was popular as the Barber, but I mean, by all means, I think he was better with, Hammer.
When I started watching wrestling, it was the feud with Tito Santana and Greg Valentine, where Greg Valentine broke his leg with the figure 4 and put him out for a bit.
I got to meet Tito one of the first wrestlers.
I used to love Tito until that fucking Matador shit.
Santana, baby. Chico. That's Chico Santana. Jesse the Body said.
I used to love Tito Santana until that Matador shit they gave him. That's what
that was ridiculous.
God. You guys think he had a little hand in that, though?
They were giving all of them ethnic gimmicks at one point.
Yeah. What up, Tommy?
What up, Tommy? What up, Tommy?
What up? Edwin's in the chat. What's up, Edwin? Hail. Yep, Heenan hit Billy Jack Haynes. Now he's got to pay the price.
Double count out.
Oh, you got the second screening?
Oh, yeah. Hang on.
I'm actually kind of shocked that I was able to wrap up a Transformer discussion in less than 2 hours.
Right?
Well, to be fair, we've been talking about it half the day.
This is true. This is true.
And it being Trina's first time, I mean, dude, that was epic.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. Back when you didn't get blood in every fucking match.
Yep.
And this wasn't even during the match. This is after the match.
Yep. He's like, I'm going to get color. When? After the match. Wait, what?
I forget. Whatever happened to him.
We know they cut themselves. You can see exactly when he's doing it.
I don't know. Let me look him up.
Tommy, you saying
Hernandez? Yeah.
Oh, what happened to him?
Yeah.
He died.
Yeah, he died a while ago, but when they let him go,
but he just disappeared like off TV.
He ended up in Japan.
And he died in 2004.
He ended up in Japan as a tag team partner with Scott Norton, which is a beast of a fucking tag team.
Dude, yeah. It's funny. Hercules at 6'1", 270 is the little guy.
Yeah. But there's still a couple of brick shit houses,
His real name was Raymond Constantine Fernandez.
Yeah.
Because I remember when he came in as Hercules Hernandez. He had that gladiator outfit. I had his LJN. Some motherfucker knocked that shit into the walls of my attic. Fucking, I'm so pissed. Yeah, how retarded is that? Yeah, I'm gonna put the full Nelson on outside the ring.
I like this though, because you'll see where he gets ready, where he's cutting himself to let it keep playing.
Hey guys.
Hey Vinny.
Vinny?
You got
oh yeah, look, his right hand is all taped up too.
Yep. See?
Yep.
Because he wasn't bleeding when he went down. He gets up and he hits him again, and then they zoom out, and then they zoom in, and he's bleeding. That's why I was laughing, because
he had the gimmick in his tape.
Yep.
Who's fighting right now?
It was Hercules.
It was Hercules versus Billy Jack Haynes.
Yeah. Not King Kong.
There's Bundy.
Yeah, this is Bundy when he killed a bunch of midgets.
Yeah, Bundy and the midgets.
I think he even starts fucking up his own midget tag team partners.
That's funny.
My dad used to wear overalls when his hair was all long and shit. That's what we used to call him, Hillbilly Jim.
That's funny.
That's what he looked like. He had the big ass beard.
Bob Duker was there.
Yep, Mr. Baseball.
That's awesome.
Mary Hart was there. Jesse Ventura was rubbing wood on her leg.
Yeah, Alice Cooper is here too,
Yep.
right?
Yeah,
Alice
he comes
Cooper's
out with
in a
Jake
Jake the
Roberts.
Snake's corner, yeah.
I saw Asian Midget. Is that one of the ones that founded AEW? Strong style, bitches.
Tony
See,
Khan's
Fred
trying to
was
sign
doing
him right now.
Japanese shit long before.
Khan's like, is the little guy still around? Did he have kids?
Can I snort cocaine out of his butt like I do Ricky Starks?
Peg. Peg. There he is, Peg.
They should have made the one little midget shave his head.
Oh, that would have been
Gave
great.
him a Mr. T.
They did that before this. The Haiti kid over here.
Yeah.
There was a Piper's Pit segment when Piper grabbed him and shaved his head into a mohawk.
Yeah, I remember. Hell yeah.
That's a very old-looking midget.
It is. Lord Littlebrook. He just
He scooped him up.
And also back when you could use the
What
word
in the fuck?
midget.
Right?
Yep.
His two midget partners, Mean Gene. You need to sound clip that shit.
His two little shit partners.
$20 says that little Indian, that little Native American midget's name is Lopez or something.
They're gonna bust out singing the YMCA and shit.
I thought it was Low Red.
Oh, look, we got a celebrity on panel.
Hillbilly Jim looks like the Copes mascot back when Copes was the thing.
Hillbilly Jim was also another one of those a big guy who was just fucking useless in the ring. I'm sorry, I never really.
He was
Ooh, he did a
agile. He was good on the mic. Like he had a ton of charisma, but they didn't really know what to do with him.
no.
What they also gave him like fucking 6 family members at one point.
Yeah. Uncle Elmer
Uncle
came in when he was
Elmer,
hurt.
yeah. They
Well,
had a
keep in
couple
mind,
other
though,
ones.
Big John
Yeah.
Studd was a big guy. So's
Yeah.
Hillbilly. So you got two really big guys that,
Yeah.
you know, in this era, it worked because, you know, you kept everything secret.
I thought Studd was a bit better in the ring than Hillbilly, though.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Well, he was more aggressive for sure, and he used his power.
And I liked him as a heel better.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
an
yeah,
awesome scumbag heel. That's what, they
Oh,
had so
fuck
many
yeah.
great scumbag heels.
Yeah, they did. That's it. The better your villains, the better the rest of the company's going to be.
Yep.
It's the same with comics. You got a strong villain, that's what counts.
Yeah.
See, WrestleMania 3 knew what to do. All you need is midgets. All you need is midgets.
The little black guy looks like he's wrestling in like Crocs.
Mm-hmm.
He's got tiny little house shoes with the back smashed down.
Yeah.
Jesse the Body Ventura talking about midget matches. Oh my god!
I don't know. Why don't you tell me, little fella?
This is good. First the Transformer movie and Talk with Tommy and the guys and Trina, and now this and midgets. Oh my!
You know, Jesse the Body. I was watching Crowder the other day, and he was doing a freaking Jesse the Body impression. It's pretty good.
Who was?
Crowder.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty great.
Dude, everyone loves Will Sasso. I mean, he's the one who's been doing it the longest.
Yep.
I don't know. I think Tommy's been doing it longer.
Marinated mushrooms.
His name's Little Brook.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Peg.
He wants out.
Well, that should be the rule anyway, right? It's like an intergender match. When the wee folks aren't wrestling, the big folks is.
Boof.
He called the little ones to jump on top.
They all
That
piled
was
on.
funny.
They all piled on. That was pretty great.
Them little guys.
Because as big as Bundy is, he just, good Lord, he can move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We got guys half his size in the ring that can't move. And then there's that piece of shit, Eddie Kingston. Enough said.
I really don't think they should be giving Bailey's wife so much trouble.
I know.
Oh, jeez.
They definitely shouldn't have gave her the belt. Oh, I'm just saying. Bailey's wife just doesn't deserve that title.
Titles.
Well, not
he
to
doesn't
worry.
deserve
Not
any
to worry,
title.
Adam. Not to worry. Because every night she gives that belt to Eddie.
Yeah.
Damn.
He
He just murdered that midget.
Yep.
These things happen.
She puts her belt on and gives it to him. Is that what you're saying?
She whips him like a rented mule.
Why you kill that midget?
And here's where all the little weeple get mad. Who else did that? Oh, shit, it was
It's all
Jerry
four
Lawler.
midgets.
That's right. Jerry Lawler did it with Doink and Dink and all the little dinkettes.
All right, I was wrong. He only murdered one of them. I thought he murdered a bunch of them.
So we haven't had a clean match yet.
I think that's Lawler that does that slashing.
Oh God, you had to bring up Dink. Good God.
Yeah, Dink.
Holy
and
shit!
Doink.
What a dark period in wrestling that was.
Dinkettes.
And Doink.
There was nothing wrong with Doink.
No, when Doink was evil at first, it was cool. But then when
Exactly.
he became,
That's why I said
when he
there was
became-
nothing wrong with Doink. I didn't say Dink.
when it was Matt Bourne as Doink.
Exactly.
Yep.
What else did he do before that?
Who,
We had,
Doink?
we had a different guy take over.
Yeah, at one point, the guy
Or
did
fir-
Repo Man.
he was just regular. No, not he didn't. No, he.
You sure?
Yeah.
I
Man was
read somewhere that
Demolition.
he said he did it for a short time too.
Oh, maybe maybe later on. Yeah, maybe. But
I don't know why they never expanded on. I mean, they had Doink, they had Dink, they should have had Boink.
I don't
Boink.
remember who took over for Matt Bourne. The first one to take over for him. I don't remember.
Can't remember the guy's name.
They could have brought in the guy from Crocodile Dundee and had Donk. You know.
Donk. Yep.
Bro, they had a Crocodile Dundee. Fucking Outback Jack.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
You
yeah.
remember
Another one-
Stead's Skinner?
Another one who
did.
sucked. The Skinner.
Evil comes home. The Exorcist. Something. I can't read the little writing.
Before Matt Bourne was Doink, he was a fucking lumberjack in WCW. Big Josh.
Yep.
Big Josh.
Mhm.
Well, as you can see,
There's Mary Hart, Tony.
exciting event. And right now, I am standing here with the lovely Elizabeth.
Oh, shit.
It was a pleasure
Yeah, look at that.
Now the two of
Like
them should
the
just start to
sausage in
kiss,
between those two broads.
right?
To tell you the truth, I was
When that title meant so much.
she's selfish.
heavyweight champion.
Is it always this way?
Well, fascinating is the word of the day. Who's
honking the horn?
Somebody outside my window.
Go get your pizza, motherfucker.
Someone probably wants their cocaine.
Yeah, probably meth. It's Jersey.
No, there's no meth up here, bro. It's New York.
We don't do that here.
It's Fouch. He's going door to door, more shots.
I am the king of wrestling.
Harley
Thank you,
Race.
Boosters. And everyone shall bow to me.
I miss Harley Race.
Hey, this was not a gimmick for him, man. They could have just made him fucking Harley Race. They couldn't just do that.
JYD and
King
his
dog.
Grab them cakes.
Grab them cakes.
It's Willie Max Papa.
What I want to know is how did that little Asian girl end up with his purple crown and his purple cape?
Yeah, it's the same exact one, isn't it?
Yeah.
The midget in AEW, that Asian broad, yeah.
That little tiny,
I
I
forgot her name. Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah.
She's aggressive as shit, too.
Yeah, she can rope. She's pretty good.
Yeah.
Man, none of them are alive.
United States has found the king of wrestling once again, Harley Race, and to have Junkyard Dog bow.
Jesus Christ, probably about 85% of the people on this card are dead.
Yeah.
Well, Moolah should have been the first one to go. I mean, that bitch was human trafficking her girls.
She was
Yeah,
evil.
exactly.
It was ridiculous.
Foul.
No wonder you guys are here all the time. The moon is full and so am I.
I gotta go find this guy named Vince White. Fucking moron.
Coming out of the broadcast position, Mr. Baseball himself. Wow, did he take off
Hey, Etep, you want to see something really cool?
What's that?
Look at that bud.
Oh shit!
Who's the lady? Lady opening the.
They're
thing?
just there to open the gimmicks.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the king, but he looks like my friend's grandma from back in the day.
God damn, I could almost hear that RR. I could hear it in Fauci's voice.
It's your red hot boosters here. Fresh. Won't hurt you. Burns like a poker. From hell.
I don't understand. Wear your diapers and on your face and take your boosters.
Look how fast that damn thing's going.
Yeah, what the hell is it? Euchre? Who?
Yeah.
Bob Uecker.
Bob Uecker. Baseball. Long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away, right?
Wasn't he? Was it Benson that he was?
Played the father on Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, that was it.
He's the announcer in Major League.
Yeah.
He was great on Major League.
Yeah, he was. You know, this is kind of fun when we watch this older stuff with Draven here and get to fill him in on some stuff.
Yep.
Makes me feel less worthless.
Lets the Draven decks rest a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of cool for you to get to see something new, though, and get to learn it, like, with us. And
Back when wrestling was wrestling.
Yeah.
Right?
I wasn't a fan of wrestling back in this
They
time.
weren't a bunch of fucking marks in the ring, not in the crowd, in the fucking ring.
Boom.
Well, you weren't born yet.
That's true. I remember like Flair and Hulk with Mr. T and that shit. I remember that, and I wasn't a fan then.
Shit, I was out running the streets and drinking booze with hobos.
Wait, you hung out with Eddie Kingston?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
More or less.
Pretty much.
I know a girl that went out with Eddie Kingston.
Gross. How
Is
many
she still
STDs?
alive?
Right.
Yeah. Did she come back?
Well, he was friends with her brother and ended up going out with her. Her brother died.
Okay. No.
Well, he gave him AIDS too?
Her brother was her brother was this dude
Sorry.
was heavy into steroids. Like,
Oh,
and,
shit.
And he was not one of those people who, no, I'm not on roids. No, he would straight up admitted it.
Jesus. Yeah, some chick I dated, her brother was he was a bouncer, and that guy was like living off roids.
But was he shy about it, or was he straight up
No.
like, oh no, I shoot up?
No, he had stopped, but I don't know. He still had a lot of damage, I think, from them.
Yeah, and if it didn't get them then, just imagine what would have happened if they'd have lived through the COVID experience.
Yeah, because he had collapsed or something too at one point. So I don't know if he went back on the cycle or some shit happened, but at that point we were already broken up, so I didn't care.
It's just weird though, because like Etep was in really, really good shape back when you were wrestling and stuff. And like you said, you really had to do a lot to get in that shape. And you're like, fuck that. I don't want to do that again. And like the majority of us, like, you know, we've never been bodybuilders or anything, but you know, we've all done what we needed to do. You know, a lot of times our work was our workouts, you know.
Yeah, you want to be able to do things. I mean, you don't have to.
never
You don't
needed
have
to
to
be all
look like
swole,
Schwarzenegger.
Like as
Holy
an
shit,
artist
that was
and
a
a
quick
creator,
match.
Vinny, do you
Yeah,
need
that
to be
was-
the size of, you know, yeah, exactly, Hulk Hogan in order to do what we do? Hell no.
This fucking match is over already.
Yep.
So the black man has to bow down to him.
So
no.
what happened? I was watching it.
Junkyard dog, he lost, so now he's got to bow down.
Must bow to the king. Show
He gotta kiss his feet.
Worst cameraman ever. He actually stayed on Moolah's ass when she went in the ring.
because she paid for it.
Huh.
Advertisement by Moolah.
Moolah was always gross.
Yeah, she was.
Yep.
And the old other old bat that used to be with her.
Yeah.
Mae Young.
Yeah.
Which one gave birth to the hand?
Probably her countess.
My God.
That looked terrible.
I like the Iron Sheik story of where he lit up a joint in a car while they were driving to a show, and Moolah was in the car, and she was bitching at her. He kicked her out of the car.
What?
Hell yeah. So fuck you, stupid bitch.
Get out of my car.
Fuck you.
I still like Hacksaw Jim Duggan getting arrested with the Sheik.
Yeah, that was where it wasn't real for me anymore. Damn it, because that was on the news, bro. That was on the news, and it was like the days where faces and heels
didn't roll together.
Should not be seen together.
Right? And I love it too because Hacksaw went to his wife and he got home like, oh, nobody knows about it.
Yeah, shit was on
she's
the
like,
fucking news.
you moron. It's all over the news.
Are you out of your fucking mind? The world knows, dumbass. Not only is wrestling fake, but Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the All-American, is rolling around with his mortal
He's hanging out with this Iranian that hates
Iron
America.
Sheik.
Doing drugs of all things. What?
Well, if it would have happened in a more modern era, Vince would have found a way to market that. It was what's the world is smoking.
Well, we did see Sergeant Slaughter trade, or turn. So, yeah.
Oh, also we saw Iron Sheik. Motherfucker. All right, he's Iranian all these years, right? Then all of a sudden he's an Iraqi sympathizer.
Yep.
Remember? Colonel Mustafa?
Right. Yep.
And I was a little kid. And I was like, no, wait, Iran and Iraq are two different countries. They were just at war with each other.
Yeah, they put him in the video game though, so you got to play the Iron Sheik just as the other guy. Yeah, brother. Well, speaking of psychopaths,
he's struggling not to say the N-word right here. Both of them.
Him and Vince, yeah. He got it, Vinny. Both of them.
Yeah. Well, you said nowadays they would have Hacksaw and friggin' Iron Sheik hanging out, and they would be all over the internet of love is love.
Yeah.
No, they'd be vaping together,
they'd be doing a podcast together, good old Disco Inferno, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and Conan.
God.
Yeah, I could never about this. I enjoyed when he was on. I hated him, and then when I saw him wrestling, he's a good wrestler. Every time it was the same kind of thing with him. He was never on my top 10 list or anything like that.
I always look forward to seeing him because he was going to do something goofy. You knew he was just going to be himself. I don't know. I always found great joy every time Glenn was in the ring.
I did not. He was a channel changer for me.
What's on the other? Let's see. What's the Fed?
Yeah. What's going on Raw here? Oh, the Truth Commission. Oh, great.
See, I never had to worry about it. I watched the first hour of WCW, and then I would watch Raw, and then when Raw was over, I just watched the replay, which would
that
basically
pissed me off about Raw was that they didn't have a replay. Yeah, that pissed me off. It's like, why one but not the other?
We had 2 VCRs. I could have just recorded them and not worried about it. But me and my kids, that's the one thing we used to do.
Oh, this was before they were heels.
Yeah. When they were still trying to push him as babyface-ish.
I liked them as heels.
The only way to like. I mean, that and the fact he did knock the fuck out of
a Dynamite Kid.
A Dynamite Kid.
With the roll of quarters.
That shit was fucked.
But he's a dickhead too. A lot of people don't have good things to say about Jacques Rougeau.
Dino Bravo got gunned down like a motherfucking somebody that saw something on the Clinton.
No, it was it was the Montreal Mob or some shit.
Look, there's Greg the Lunch Lady Valentine in the background.
Yeah.
Angry lesbian.
Yeah. Dino Bravo, he had to fucking start doing illegal shit again because McMahon fucked his career.
I know Brett said that was one person he really didn't like losing to because he did lose once when he broke his windpipe.
Was who?
Dino Bravo. Bret the Hitman Hart.
He said what? Dino Bravo broke his windpipe?
Yeah, because when he came down, he hit the guardrail when he did. It might not have broke it, but it hurt his throat. So he was out. I remember the match. He was outside the ring, and he kept trying to tell him to stop, and Dino threw him back in the ring and was beating on him.
Wow.
And then he had to roll out and get counted out. But, yeah, he was actually hurt. And I thought it had something to do with his windpipe. I could be wrong on the injury.
Yeah.
But I know I think he got hurt by Dino Bravo.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember from his book what he had said. But I forgot that.
And every time I see him, there's the 2 things I think about. One, he fucking got gunned down in this fucking lazy boy because he was doing shit he shouldn't have been doing. And then the Bret Hart story. And then this shit right here, because I remember him. He was just the greatest heel. You hated him.
Yeah.
As a child, he was just like, boo. I loved Savage, but I hated this motherfucker.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier, this is, I think, the best Brutus ever was. And I like Greg the Hammer Valentine the same, you know.
I keep forgetting how big Brutus was, too. He was a monster.
Yeah. Before he got super fat.
Yeah.
And you find out Hogan did your wife, I guess you do turn to the Haagen-Dazs, really.
But he let him, didn't he?
I'm just thinking mentally, brother. I'm just thinking mentally.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody that you know, we all get very close, but those two guys rolled together for decades.
Yep.
And then I don't know.
That's why Brutus was like, "That works for me, brother. Go get it."
Yeah, like how didn't the Iron Sheik break his fucking leg? Like, I know afterwards he's like, I should have, these motherfucker.
Yeah. He should have broke his fucking leg and still stuck with Vince and not gone back to Vern.
Mm-hmm.
Or what? I mean, imagine if he did do it, then Vern Gagne got the push and Vince didn't. I mean, what would the world of wrestling be in 2023 right now?
Right.
Be interesting.
Yeah.
There's some conversation, Etep.
What's that?
I'm
sorry.
What? No, you're fine, dude. What if Vern Gagne got his wish and the Iron Sheik did break Hogan's leg and didn't give him the belt?
Huh.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, would Vince, because Vince put everything on one, so let's say that never happened. Where, would WWF survive that, in WWF? Because everything did really ride on Hogan when you think about it.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Good weed, good people, good topics, good wrestling. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. I still want to know what would have happened had Hogan on the trial been like, yeah, brother, it was Vince. I got my supply from him. Because they were fucking ready to throw Vince in the slammer.
Yeah, but wasn't the whole thing they were saying that Vince said they absolutely had to or some shit?
No, when it came down to, Hogan was either going to make or break him.
Yeah.
And that's why after that, McMahon got extra cocky and they started doing really horrible fucking shit.
Oh my God, I swear to God, dude, our whole lives have been ruined by Vince McMahon because it's the same shit we're living through today. Yeah. Everything hung on one thing. Mike Pence didn't do the right thing, and look at where we are.
Mike Pence is a fucking traitor.
Oh, I know he is. If I fucking see him, trust me, that'll be one fucking.
Hey, now, wait.
One ass whooping. I'd love to. No, we're live. It's okay. That's one person I'd love to kick his ass.
We're live, pal.
You could say that. He's Judas.
Yeah, but he's also one of those. Let's just say I think he was one of the ones who passed around Aiden.
Yeah, I'm sure. Why he's always praying for forgiveness for his badness.
Closet freaking bundle of sticks.
Yeah, just hit your pot.
Oh shit. Boof.
The flying tea bag. He hit him with the flying tea bag.
Yeah, he did. That was the flying tea bag right there, bro.
The angry lesbian just took a shot with a angry tea bag.
The little sister from Family Ties wins the match.
Good Lord.
Celebrating the victory. Am I on a roll or am I on a roll? What's the matter with that idiot beefcake? They got the win. What's the argument?
And the other guy with the Canadian jacket, he looks like Fez, but with blonde hair and super jacked from that 70s show.
Oh, they said that when they did that, when they dyed his hair blonde, they killed his career.
Yeah, they're cruising. Look at that little friggin' ring cart. It's like,
They're like, get them out of here.
yeah, we're out.
I got an idea. So when the politicians want to argue over stuff, they have to do it in the ring and wrestle, but like with no training.
Well, Trump did it.
Yes, he did. I saw something. It was a UFC thing where they were saying, well, "What do you think would happen if UFC had a Biden versus Trump?" And they're all like, "Yeah, Biden's too old. Forget it."
Mm-hmm.
I think it is great though. Look at the WrestleManias that Trump did, and you got the what was the battle for the baldness of the billionaires. Whoever lost got their head shaven.
I just got this image in my head of Trump all red faced doing the huff and puff like Hogan does.
Well, brother, I'm gonna take my vitamins with my milk and my food and prayers and vitamins and
Roddy Piper. It's always one of my favorites.
Yeah. Him and Brett were my favorites.
Yeah. Shit. Oh shit.
Adrian Adonis.
Yeah,
Jesse the Body Ventura.
That was his best friend too.
Another victim of a horrible gimmick.
Yep.
Adrian Adonis.
Yep.
I heard they gave him this shit because he wouldn't lose weight.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was the reason.
Yep.
They freaking covered up him getting sprayed in the face with water. What the?
Humiliated by someone who wears a dress look like someone shot the gun in the face. You're wrong. Go retreat.
We can watch him and Greg the Hammer Valentine hit him in the head with a damn chain and make him deaf in one ear. It's Starcade.
Oh, look at that shot.
Oh. That's hilarious. I don't know. It always made sense for me that some of the bad guys were just really big fat guys,
Yeah.
They didn't really need much more than that because, they were bigger. When you had Hogan versus Bundy, it looked like a threat to Hogan.
Yeah.
But
for Bundy's case, I'd say he had more muscle than fat. Like he had fat, but I think he was agile. He could move.
Oh yeah.
Well, Adrian Adonis too. He wasn't as tall as Bundy, but he was a fat motherfucker that could go in the ring.
Yeah.
Like a Bigelow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. He was nowhere near as agile as Bigelow, but still, Adrian Adonis was good in the ring.
Yep.
He just had this horrible gimmick.
Are you gonna let the world a bad move behind? Are you gonna want a DA or a Princeton or an Oxford? How are you gonna let it? You're gonna let it with wrestling and Irene.
Oh my.
Recognize those trimmers?
Yeah, those are Brutus's.
The birth of the barber. This match is the birth of the barber. Holy shit. History's gonna be made.
Dude, Piper was always so over. It was amazing.
Yeah, he was always one of my favorites too, man. Just friggin'
that energy he had. Whew, the fucking mic work.
Yep.
The batshit crazy.
Yep.
Let's not kid ourselves. He brought prestige back to the Intercontinental Championship. He didn't need the title. The title needed him.
Exactly.
Because after Savage had it, then Steamboat, and then we go through a couple people and whatnot, it really kind of had lost that shine.
Yeah.
Till Piper
he brought
got
it back, and then then it started the whole thing
Brett.
with Brett. I mean, he helped them. He's the one who said, "Yeah, we should give it to him." That's what Brett said. He'll never forget that. And it's funny too because they said down the line they're like distant cousins or something. Brett and Piper.
Really?
Yep. And Piper was one of the only wrestlers that when Hitman was in the hospital, like almost like in that kind of coma, vegetated state, he's the only one that went there, and he held his hand the whole fucking time.
Wow.
Piper was all class. Jeez.
Jesus Christ, yeah. It's a lot of dude to be flinging around.
Right?
Oh, that's what I meant. That's what I was like, dude.
Yeah, I told you, man. Gabe Belushi is a good wrestler over here.
You know, Fat Ric Flair over here.
Ric
Flair got stung by a whole fucking hornet's nest.
Yeah.
Got stung by the gash.
That's what we're gonna call this guy, Ric Flam.
Ric Flam. Oh, yeah.
Did you hear the story how he when he passed away, he basically like saved Piper's kids' lives? The house that Piper was in caught on fire, and he said, and his kids saw it, that apparently a ghost of him warned the kids and got them out of the house.
Wow.
As the place was like half his house fucking burnt down.
That is not Fat Ric Flair. That is Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes' love child.
You're right.
Dominic Rhodes.
Dominic. These nuts.
Floaty Rose.
That motherfucker looks like 250 pounds of just like mashed potatoes.
It's that lower gut that's just
Stuffed
like,
in a pink speedo.
It's his third stomach, Vinny.
Yeah.
He does. He looks like they tried to mix the DNA of friggin' Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes, and that's what they came out with.
You ever heard the story of how Adrian Adonis died?
No.
His fucking car went off a bridge.
Oh wow.
Into a creek.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you didn't hear the rest of that story. It happened because he had seen the only Boston market for miles.
I was gonna ask if he was with Ted Kennedy.
It was him and a couple. It was him and a couple other wrestlers in a car, and it was swerved to avoid hitting a moose, causing the van to fall from a bridge into a creek below. He suffered severe head injuries and died a few hours later.
So what was her name? If he was avoiding the moose knuckle, she must have been pretty big.
The fabulous Moolah.
Moolah.
He's like, no, I'm trying to avoid you.
What's the matter? You don't like me? Ain't I beautiful?
Look at that. He really even has the identical under titty that Dusty Rhodes has.
Yeah.
That Dusty Rhodes had.
That's it. I got a great idea. We're gonna do create a wrestler. How's it go? I can't do it.
No, Vince was like, you're fat. You're getting too fat. We're going to make you gay. He's like, okay, fine.
Yeah, he should have shown this match during the steroid trial.
He wasn't alive during the steroid trial. Oh, are you talking about Vince should have showed this? Like, I promise you we're not doing right.
Yeah.
Right.
If I was
Look at
pushing
this guy.
steroids, explain that.
Yeah, this whole thing started with Brutus Beefcake because Adrian Adonis accidentally cut Brutus Beefcake's hair during a match. He thought it was someone else, and then he ended up cutting Brutus Beefcake's hair. So that's why Beefcake did the face turn here.
Huh. Good night, fat boy.
They already had a dissension going on with Dino Bravo and Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Yeah.
Brutus, so.
Well, like I said, like they accidentally cut his hair on like one of those one of the Saturday afternoon episodes, so that's why Beefcake was sour towards.
Yeah, I remember that. Like they get that one, the little shitty one. They couldn't even get a big clipper.
You're fat, you're gay, and now you're bald. Ah. That's wrestling.
Not to mention sweaty after wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's probably all jammed up in there.
Yeah, yanking more hairs out than he's cutting, right?
Yeah.
Man, this 2 weeks in a row there, someone lost their hair in a match, right? Because it was the same last week at Starcade.
Etep's like, this whole thing is not working for him. He needs Grace Randolph to say, all the fluff's here.
Well.
God damn it.
I don't know, Adrian, he looks very comfortable just laying there.
That's not going to work for me, brother. Oh God! Now every match after this, they got to roll around in that guy's fucking fat hair.
He's just skipping in the ring with it.
All right, there's another person that's still alive. Jimmy Hart's still alive.
Yeah.
Looks pretty damn good for someone his age.
Yeah.
Brutus is still alive too.
Yeah, but
Except
he
now
looks
he's
he
the
looks
size of-
horrible though.
Yeah, he's
He
the
looks
size of
terrible.
Adrian Adonis.
Yeah, Greg Valentine's still alive too.
Yeah. He turned into, he looks like one of those old cat
Both
lady
look-
people.
They both look fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Looks about the same as he does in the wrestling match. Man. Just aged like beef jerky.
Right.
Very dry.
I see they finally got that fan.
Oh, that was a fan that came in the ring?
Yeah.
You didn't notice right after the two guys in their freaking coats grabbed them?
Yeah, I was wondering who that was. I
That's
was
the
like, who
one that
hell?
Roddy just high five.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roddy high fived him and it was like shaking his hand and shit.
He's like, I don't know who you are. I won. I'm glad you like that I won.
Then the coded security guys came in and they mugged them.
That's funny.
Snatched him up and shit. Yeah, it's great.
This is
Holy shit.
All right, who called for ludicrous? Oh, you don't need me. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Just follow them on the app.
Luda.
Is he another one that had to sleep with what's his face? P. Diddy.
Shit. Oh no.
It's Pete. Oh, he looks terrible.
They're still playing Piper's music.
As they should.
Oh, Mary Hart's back. Bob Euchre is done grabbing her ass.
I'll tell you.
Bob Euchre looks like he was in the tanning bed next to Hulk Hogan right before the show. What the fuck? Why is he so He's like a hot dog right now.
It's like a hot.
That's just high blood pressure.
Yeah.
Just decades of being in the sun.
Yeah.
Lucky he didn't turn into a California raisin.
Jesse, the body.
Yeah, Jimmy Hart did wardrobe change that quick.
It took me a minute to see that was a dice pattern on his earrings. I was like, why does he have Swiss cheese hanging from his ears? Fucking another dangerous Danny Davis. Holy shit. Holy shit, this dude was useless. They did that whole storyline where he was the referee favoring all the heels.
Yep.
And then next thing you know, he's oh my god, and he was a terrible. I'm sorry, he was terrible. Maybe he was good elsewhere as a wrestler, but not here.
They made him a wrestler.
Yeah. He was a referee that was like favoring all the heels during matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was suspended. That's like Gorilla just said. He got suspended for life as a referee, and then fucking next thing you know, he's wrestling.
Now, is that what the shtick is? Because I thought I downloaded the wrong Beetlejuice there for a minute.
You know, it's funny. Later on, this motherfucker was a referee again, and they just completely ignored the storyline.
Of course they did.
now we're going to unleash on you with some dangerous. Let me tell you something, Tito Santana. You want a war? You got a war. The Finnish Bulldog, you're the big
Angela.
And another stupid match because you got the tag team champs in a 6-man tag out of WrestleMania. So stupid when they do shit.
Samantha, gay kid, Jonathan,
Angela,
Mona.
Oh shit.
No.
He banged the shit out of that Mary Lou Henner.
He banged the shit out of who?
Mary Lou Henner. The
Oh,
redhead on Taxi.
and they were on Taxi together.
Yeah. She's the one that had like she's got like super memory. Like she could tell you could just give her a random date. She could tell you exactly what was going on that day, what she ate, everything. Like she's like there's like I think they said 10% of people in the or I'm sorry, like 2% of people in the world who have like a memory like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's beyond photo you know.
Yeah, hell, that's friggin' amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I guess she remembers every inch of that day.
It's so funny seeing the hearts be heels.
Yeah.
Right. That didn't last long though, right?
When they first came in, they were heels for like 2 or 3 years, I think.
And then they just started.
Oh no, maybe a little bit longer than that. I think it was like 88 or 80, 89.
Hey, you guys, don't go spreading rumors.
No, they're not rumors. This is not a room. I worked with the body long enough to know.
That's a weird one.
Huh.
Ooh, my. We are not related. Not affiliated with this man. That's funny.
No better wrestler? Isn't he on crack?
Look out, Chico.
These two like smoking crack together.
Hey, I don't know about
I'm not lying, they did.
You know, it doesn't surprise me.
Bulldog and who?
Anvil.
Oh, I know he was doing crack.
Yeah, Davey Boy and Anvil were, they were crackheads.
Wow.
And Jake was just sitting in the corner of the room drooling.
Jesus.
Hey, you got any of that crack for me?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Jake hung out with these guys.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Snooker was there, Marty Jannetty.
Uh-huh. No, Snooker was busy killing women.
Yeah, but what do you think he did after he killed them? Of course, he had to unwind with some rock, right?
Before and after, yeah. He's like, before crack, after crack.
Mr. Crack, brother.
Brother, how many
Mr.
did I
Crack, brother.
Before crack and after.
Oh, shit.
Load that pipe, brother.
You gotta do like a little collage thing. So you need Anvil laughing hysterically, manically, and then cut to that scene. You smoke crack, don't you? Have him laugh again. You know what it does? Have him laugh again.
Kill the brain cells.
Oh shit. Well, that explains why his heart like exploded on him.
I'm sure crack plus mounds and mounds of steroids is not a good. I'm sure that's not a champion's diet.
No.
That's not the secret formula to success.
Dynamite. Fucking dynamite kid out there, Chris Benoit Sr.
Right.
Shit.
He's like, don't anyone ever do this move ever again. And Benoit's like, that's exactly what I'll do. And then I'll strangle my whole family.
So, isn't it about time for him to hang up and get out of there? What does he have to do with that? You're standing in the ring now.
No, I can't talk too much smack about trying to strangle bitches, so I can't touch that subject. But anyway,
That's a little bit different. I think he said he tied his wife to the bed and then strangled her, but the kid was just, oh, what a fucking brutal piece of shit. I don't know, man.
We're gonna have to rename Dynamite Firecracker, but that's what's up here now.
Get outside. It's a good idea sometimes to leave the square circle. Get out. Way around.
oof.
He keeps tagging and all he does is two little kicks and he jumps back out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The hell is that?
Well, this is his first match. I do.
Yeah, it's going back to what I was saying. He was just a referee. He was a referee who favored the heel teams or whoever was wrestling.
Well, you know, Vinny, that you're even wondering why he did that. You obviously didn't get the reference to his pants. He's the Doppler effect.
Shit, man. What a weird six-man tag.
So stupid that you have the tag team champions in this too.
Right.
And you had tag team matches. They had regular tag team matches on this card. It's just a waste.
Who was Tito Santana's tag again? I forgot.
What was Tito Santana's what?
His tag team partner.
Rick Martel.
Oh, that's it. The Martel. That's it.
Strike Force.
Yeah.
Yep.
Until Martel turned his back on him at WrestleMania, wasn't it? It was like WrestleMania 4
Yeah,
or
yeah.
5.
Yeah.
He walked out on him.
Yep. And he did that. I'm tired of carrying this team.
Yep. That's what he became. Was it the model, Rick Martel?
First, he was a bad guy, and he was just Rick Martel. It took him a while before he became the model.
Okay.
And at one point, Slick was his manager.
Yep.
Well, it took maybe like a month or two before they threw the model gimmick on him. But he was just wrestling. He was wrestling as a heel, as just plain old Rick Martel for a bit.
Right.
Pandemonium.
They get Danny Davis the fucking pinfall.
Oof.
Did he say the flying elbow? I thought that was called the flying green card.
Right? The flying La Migra, La Migra.
Oh, look, Chico's locking him up in the taco grip.
That's not going to work for me, brother. Sorry, I can't. And be like looking at Andre the Giant, and they'd be like, "Isn't she lovely?"
You see that intense look on his face? Somebody's back there messing with his crate of wine.
Yeah.
Across the skull. Oh.
He probably drinks it by the whole barrel full, huh?
What would they say? You used to drink 100 beers out of sitting in a bar?
Oh, jeez.
I remember them saying, like, I forget, like, he would go through a case of wine, a freaking...
Yeah.
What was that, a day? It was ridiculous, whatever it was. I mean, it's actually kind of surprising he lived as long as he did.
Yeah, good lord.
Did you ever hear the story when he shit on Bad News Brown during a match?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Bad News Brown
Yeah,
incident.
Since the City Custom Cash Card automatically adjusts to earn me more cash back in my top eligible category,
The day he made the Bad Brown blue.
Bam Bam Bigelow was telling the story. He's like Andre was drinking tequila and clamato juice. It's like right before the match. It's like when he sat up and it's like, oh my god, Jesus! Andre the Giant has diarrhea all over you. Oh my god! And you want to fucking kill yourself?
That's it, man.
I stepped away for a minute. Who won?
Danny Davis and the other cats.
And the Heart Foundation?
The Heart Foundation.
Yeah.
Did they make Danny pin?
Yeah, Danny got the pin.
Over who, Martel?
Did he pin Dynamite?
Oh, wow. That's surprising.
Yeah, I think that was.
It's the Slickster.
The Dr. Styles daddy.
The Jaffo bro.
That's his distant cousin, Krusty Rhodes.
Yeah, this is a WrestleMania match. Coco Beware versus fucking Butch Reed.
I'm not gonna lie, some of these matches ain't too great.
No.
Did we need that midget match involving Bundy and Hillbilly Jim?
Yes, we did need that.
Let me tell you something, Slasher. You don't realize how badly you need a midget match until you go to a small.
Oh yeah, that's right. You went to Midget Mania.
Yeah, extreme dwarf. What was it? Extreme dwarfism wrestling or something.
I forgot about that.
Oh, that shit was great, man. I'm sorry, that was fantastic.
Wednesday night midget fights.
That does sound pretty amazing.
I would definitely go and see that shit again. That was great. I mean, granted, the bar that they had it in was small, and there wasn't much room, but holy shit, they were entertaining.
What up, Chris?
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
What up?
How long were you backstage?
I was backstage a while.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Is there a
Well,
link?
it's difficult when there's that many people on panel because you got to scroll that whole thing down in order to see if anyone popped in. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let me get the viewing studio link for you, Chris.
Got it. Sweet, thanks.
You got it already? Oh,
Yep.
dropped it in. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's fresh in my thing here, so I
Who's
might
the
as well
pimp?
use it.
That's the Slickster.
That is a pimp named Slick. Look here, Slick. No. My name is a pimp named Slick.
And Vinny, you are wrong. It's not how many people are on the panel, it's how many edibles you had before they popped in.
That's also true.
That's Dino Bravo?
There are factors. You know, you gotta.
No, that's not Dino Bravo. He was there tonight, but that's not him in there.
Yeah, that's not Black Dino Bravo.
No,
that guy right there in the blue.
Yeah, that's a black guy.
That's a black guy.
That is?
Yeah.
Yep. Which
Chris, it's time for thicker lenses.
Yeah.
Oh, he light skinned.
Yeah, Butch Reed and Ron Simmons were what in WCW?
Doom.
They were Doom.
Ron Simmons and Butch Reed.
Sicilians are. No, just kidding.
I know you were gonna go there.
That's Sicilian Dino Bravo. Yeah.
At least Sicilians didn't eat cats and dogs.
Oh shit!
We're terrible.
And even if they did, at least they had some good tomato gravy on there.
Good.
Oh shit! Oh man, we needed those laughs.
Yeah.
It's been such a shitty day.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hell.
I do remember the parrot though with Coco Beware. I remember the parrot
yeah,
now. Yeah. So that.
Yeah, Frankie.
The pimp named Slick.
It's all coming black to me now. I mean, back to me now.
Look at the bird. Came up to the camera.
You know, it's funny that bird is going to outlive everybody here.
He outlived most of those wrestlers.
Yeah, if you buy a parrot, you're gonna give that to your grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's disturbing how long those freaking animals live.
What is it? 120, 150? What is it?
I don't know. It might be like 100 years or like 90 years or something. But like there have been people, and I've known them actually that are like, yeah, this is my grandfather's macaw, and it's like, why do you have your grandfather's macaw? Well, because he had it, then he died, then he gave it to my dad, and my dad died, and now I'm dying, and I'm going to give it to my kid.
Wow.
Jesus.
There's an interesting one, Etep. Did you ever have that LJN figure?
Which one?
The bird?
The Coco Beware
No.
with Frankie.
No, I never got Coco.
Yeah, that one was all the ones that had like the Jake the Snake one, the Coco Beware one. Those were cool ones. Those were cool figures. I never had the Coco one. I had the Jake the Snake one.
I wonder if they repurposed, like, you know how like He-Man had like the Big Jim animal stuff for like Battle Cat and stuff. They repurposed Coco Beware, like he's got like He-Man's like whatever that eagle was that came with Castle Grayskull.
That was the one thing about those LJN figures. They never did repurpose any of them. Every single one they did was a brand new mold.
They did with the last one, the black carded ones. I think they only put them out in Canada. They did reissue a couple of them.
Okay.
They redid the second Andre because there was the first Andre they did with the afro, and then they redid him with the shorter hair.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still when he was a face, so he had the blue trunks. But then when they put it out in the later Canadian version, they gave him the black, the one strap.
Yeah,
So,
the single.
I think I saw knockoffs of the of those rubber LJN, the statue LJN ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Because one of my friends had a Nikolai Volkov, and I swear the whatever it is, the
hat
that he came with something.
Yeah, the hat was
hat.
actually like made to his head.
Mm-hmm.
The one I had, you take it off.
Yeah,
I still have the Nikolai, but I don't have the hat anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of like Roddy's skirt.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I've seen rubber
Kilt.
skirts, and then there's cloth.
Kilt.
Yeah, I'm sorry, kilts.
Yeah,
it's a dress. No,
I know
think
I
I've
had
seen
the
rubber.
cloth one that you took off. I knew that.
Yeah, yeah. Is there also one that's like a rubber one where it's like made to his legs and it doesn't come off?
I'm pretty sure they did that with those later ones, the Hasbro ones, the smaller hard plastic ones. I'm pretty sure it was like molded onto them.
Well, that was like some of those ones that came with those unique things, like $1 Million Man came with the $1 Million belt.
Yes.
No,
And
he
usually,
didn't.
yeah.
Well,
when you pick-
the Hasbro one did, not the LJ one. The LJN one didn't have it. The Hasbro one did.
I still got my $1 Million belt.
Yes.
Nice.
Favorite, man. He had the best gimmick, dude. Like that guy, like he traveled in size like a never flew coach.
Right.
No.
It's like absolute genius.
Mm-hmm.
Fake it till you make it.
Well, that was McMahon.
Yeah.
He always wanted to have that character. That's one of his dreams. That's why he put it on him. He's like, you want to do
awesome.
it? He's like, yeah. And he said he was surprised. He wasn't expecting that. That was not his idea. It was McMahon. McMahon goes, "What are you doing? You can't go on, coach." He's like, what? He's like, "Yeah, you gotta fly. You're gonna fly with me then."
Shit, that's awesome,
Mm-hmm.
man. That and his finisher, the $1 Million Dream.
Yeah.
Could never get it to work.
Well, if you're gonna go in style.
Yeah. That was weird though, seeing him at the Monday Night Raw 30th anniversary. I was like, oh shit, he's still kicking.
Oh yeah, I see him at the conventions.
Hell yeah.
Didn't him and his son scam a bunch of people?
I don't think so.
Well, his son's a wrestler, right?
He was a wrestler.
Oh.
No,
I don't think he's still wrestling anymore. They were involved in some scam.
He did some kind of ministry work or some shit.
Yeah, he was a born again Christian, but they were both involved in some scam. I think Brett Favre was involved in it too.
Brett Favre.
Yeah, Brett Favre. Yeah.
Marva Beans.
Finally, we're gonna get to a good fucking match. Thank you. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
legendary match.
Steamboat.
Yeah, I like Steamboat in the red leggings like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he didn't have that weird dragon gimmick at the time. It was just a black head.
He's George Floyd. He can't breathe, baby.
Yeah, this was a great build up for all this. And then this motherfucker loses the Intercontinental belt like 2-3 months later to the Honky Tonk.
I don't understand what their obsession was with Honky Tonk Man. That guy was
I don't get it either.
and a terrible wrestler.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, there were so many other better wrestlers that they could have had hold that belt longer.
Look at how badass freaking Steamboat looks there with the headband, the gi. Like, that was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. I thought he had black boots, though.
Well, he wore a couple different. He had a couple different colors.
Yeah, I never understood that about the George the Animal Steel. Why didn't they make his figure with a flocked back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like mangled, painted brown and shit.
Or like that felt that they had like for the He-Man like figure.
Yeah,
so
They did give him the green. They did give him the green tongue at least.
Yeah, that's called flocked.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome, actually. It's so gross, but it would have been awesome.
Yeah.
All fuzzy.
Or they could, or wait a minute, Chris, they could have taken it a step further, and they could have made the hair a little bit longer and gave him a comb, so it'd been like a My Little Pony.
What they did with the figure, they gave him the hair on his body, but they made it the same fucking color as his skin.
Oh.
So it's like a bunch of like weird like bumps on his skin.
So it just looked like he had a zip breakout on his back.
Or like or if he had blonde hairs on his fucking body. Like,
Do you remember
Yeah, he's just breaking out from the roids, even though he wasn't on them.
No, you remember that Horde? No, it was one of the Horde figures, one of the villains.
Grizzlor?
Yeah, Grizzlor. Yeah, I had a friend argue with me that was Beastman or whatever. It's like, no, it's a new Beastman. I'm like, no, it isn't. But like, put that kind of hair on George the Animal Steel.
Little barrettes in it and shit. Or like Chia Pet, you know? You just
The action.
That's messed up. They couldn't even paint the little hairs on it, so he looks just like it's like Freddy Krueger burnt.
He just has a bad case of ringworm everywhere all over his back.
Yeah.
Fucking ringworm.
Oh, there's the theme.
Here he comes.
Oh yeah.
I think I liked it better with the red paint job with the WWF in the red.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
When did Macho Man become Macho King?
When he won the King of the Ring.
Is
that was like what, 90?
Yeah, it was like it was when he went. It was like the second time he was a heel. Like after the Mega Powers exploded.
Yeah.
Wow. So that won't be for a while.
Yeah, it was around the time he was hanging out with Zeus.
2 more WrestleManias, because that's when you got WrestleMania 5 is when Hogan and Macho Man go off, and then after that, because you'll have Miss Elizabeth between the two of them in WrestleMania 5.
Damn.
Yep.
And then 6 was Warrior.
Yeah, we watched 5 like what? A couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when he was Macho King, he had Sherry with him. He didn't have Elizabeth.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then she comes to his rescue. And then they do the whole fake marriage thing when they were already done divorced.
And then he would then because that was him and Warrior at that Mania was supposed to be a retirement match. So they had him just at the announce table for like Jesus, what, a year or two? Maybe 2, maybe close to 2 years.
There's your Ryu from Street Fighter.
Yeah. Hadouken!
Hadouken!
Shinku Hadouken!
But yeah, he was like the ultimate sympathetic baby face.
Yeah.
Because everyone this dude feuded with like injured him and fucked him up completely. It wasn't just Savage with the ring bell. It was Morocco. It was fucking Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake DDT'd him on the concrete. And then he came out with the fucking Komodo dragon to offset.
But even before
offset
all
Damien.
he had a long time good career where he was wrestling Flair back in WCW.
In the NWA,
Yeah, I mean, like, and then the NWA stuff. So, like, for those of us that knew that, like, we knew this was going to be a good match because we've seen what Steamboat could do.
Yeah. Oh, he's got white gi pants on.
And this is dub music because he used to come out to the fucking Osiris, the boom 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 boom.
I hate when they change what originally was.
They do it all. Yeah, the music that the Bulls used to come after. Yeah. But they do it all the time on.
On
here changing of the music.
Especially for the ECW stuff.
Yep.
They can't use any of that music.
That's bullshit.
No license for you.
It aired with it. I think that should stand. That should be like grandfathered in. It was okay when it was aired, when we paid for the pay-per-views. We watched the shit originally. We should get to hear the same music we heard the first time.
I agree. I mean, it's not double dipping or triple dipping with that. You know?
Yeah, it is.
I guess that comes down to better like bargaining or whatever for licensing now. Like, I want to use this in perpetuity license or whatever.
Do you remember one point where when they were re-showing all their old stuff where they had to blur out anything that said WWF? I see they're not doing it now. I see they don't have to do it now, but
Yep. They acted like if it said WWF is the end of the world, and it's like fuck the world wildlife, fucking bullshit. We knew what WWF was. Those of us that were wrestling fans weren't looking for the other one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I never used them either, so I don't know what the legal grounds were.
I think Vince just wanted to change it to entertainment because they were going into the movies.
Yeah.
We knew about WWE before they even announced it because the Scorpion King movie had even said WWE in it.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the one before that. The
The Mummy.
Thank you. Yes, the second Mummy movie where the Scorpion King was first brought in. In there it said WWE, and at the time it was still WWF. And I'm like, wait a minute, something's about to happen. And if my ass figured it out, I was like, oh shit, before it happened, I was like, oh. So I think that's what it was. It was just like, hey, we're going to go with entertainment now because that's the way the world's going. There's no more wrestling like TNT wrestling. It's going to be, entertainment. I still liked it better when it was the Fed.
You're not the only one.
I just like the logo too. It was so clean.
Yeah. Yep.
Like that chrome with the yellow and
Oh, nothing was. Oh, remember when WCW changed their logo? Oh my god.
Oh, there's that ugly vagina with the two wings.
God. I remember someone saying it looks like when a bug hits your windshield.
Yeah, the C doesn't really register because it's so tall and thin. It looks like a vajayjay.
Yeah, that newer WCW logo was
horrendous.
Yeah, the blocky original letters were so much better.
It was fine. It was fine the way it was.
Those big Dynamat cut or Dynamat.
Yeah, diamond steel.
Yes, the Dime thing. You Dynamat the stuff to sound dead in patches. But yeah. When they had those up on display, man, those were awesome.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I wish we could go back to that, but licensing and all this other garbage. Like it makes me wonder if there are people who've like got the VHSs and converted them over to digital.
Right.
You know, like on the high seas or whatever. Because like that's how I saw the paper. I didn't actually. My family was poor. We never really had a chance. Like later on, I got to see the, you know, like in the late 80s, early 90s, I got to, you know, actually do pay-per-view. But we didn't have cable, so there was a grocery store that had a VHS rental thing in it, and I was like, WWF Wrestlemania 3. Oh, Mom! And it was like, okay, put it in the cart. We'll rent it.
Nice. Yep.
I had a friend. He moved to Arizona. Tom Rudd. He used to we used to watch wrestling the VHS days, and let's just say, you know, that pay-per-view where Owen Hart fell and they claim that the Fed has the only copy. Yeah, they're not the only ones, because that shit did play on the original pay-per-view.
Oh damn, dude, that's got to be worth a shit ton.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but he had it. He had recorded it, and he had just like put it up with all the other ones. He never watched it, and this is like back when that shit happened. And it's like, and now he lived in Arizona last week. This is back when I worked for Kodak. We worked together, but that's where I knew that we were fucked, because everything was going to the digital platforms and stuff when they were scanning 35 millimeters and turning them into digital, you know, onto a disc. Like I got to see all that. I didn't understand it and how it did it, but it was cool to see it do it. You know, I had enough intelligence to understand what it was doing. But yeah, it was really cool to see. But yeah, I haven't talked to that dude in a long time. But yeah, he's one of the guys I first got to play Xbox 360 online with.
Oh, nice.
Because he was the Chris. He was my Chris. Because he kind of could explain stuff to me. I didn't know. You know, I'm like, what the fuck is online? You know, like I don't understand this shit.
Yeah.
But computer stuff and whatnot, Chris, like that you when you talk, he's the guy that he's the one that explained it to me. So that's how come I kind of know old school shit.
Oh damn.
Was because he was like you though. What, you know, but back in the 90s. He was a you.
He was a me without the age of Google. Now, the only thing that I really remember about the match where Owen Hart died was that they continued the event after he died, and I found that to be incredibly disrespectful.
Oh yeah, that was so evil.
Yeah, no, like apparently, like you could see it in the matches that happened afterwards.
Well, all the wrestlers were fucked up from that too, and they tried to have interviews with these wrestlers. Some of them broke. Like it was one with Jeff Jarrett, where Jeff Jarrett broke.
Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry. I would have refunded. I don't care if I lost a shit ton. Like that is a human life that ended in front of everyone. You know, it's like
well, they also played it off like. Because when they came back and they had the camera panning around the audience, Jim Ross was like, "This is not part of the storyline." Blah blah blah. He said they're in the ring trying to give Owen Hart an external heart massage right now.
Oh God!
Like, they played it off like
he might be alive. Yeah.
Exactly. Like they even did like, you know, like when they cart off a football player off the field and like the crowd's like, "Woo!" They're all like clapping and shit. The crowd did that when they took Owen out on the fucking stretcher, but
and he was a corpse at that point.
Yeah, they tried to play it off like, we don't know what's going on. Up. At least Jim Ross had, you know, at least they had the decency to have Jim Ross say this is not part of the storyline or anything.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Lawler had a heart attack? Oh, sorry.
Yep, I remember that.
Did we just share the same fucking meme in the chat at the same time?
Did we?
Yeah.
The Lesnar one?
Yeah. Go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's fucking, we literally did the exact same time.
Did we just become best friends?
They already were.
No, that's weird. We didn't share that with each other or anything. I just saw it on Facebook.
No, I just got that out of another group chat.
What the fuck?
Tony, you did it first.
Look, mine's technically time-stamped first.
Don't cross the memes.
Don't cross the
memes.
memes.
At 43, Pete. I got his at 42.
Oh, see, mine says 42 on mine.
I'm just telling you what mine is since I just loaded it.
Oh, wait. No, it is. His was a minute. Okay, liars.
See, you're a liar.
I know. I should go into politics.
Never
He's a great
trust
big
you.
phony.
Always the Druish princess.
Look, everyone, it's the big phony. It's big phony.
Everyone.
There's
all
a
the
big
Tony.
fat phony who lived here. A phony.
He wasn't playing that keyboard.
He's like, liar.
Liar. Great big phony.
Tony's like, I
Yeah.
have the high ground.
Well, what are the astronomical odds of that happening? Like, we didn't show each other that meme or anything. I
No.
saw it and was like, "Hot, that's funny," and went to share it with you guys. And then
That while watching the same wrestling stream, you fuckers
Yeah.
are scrolling on Facebook and groups finding other shit while we're hosting the stream. It's beautiful that you're multitasking. I'm so proud of you boys.
I'm just waiting for the punchline. I'm waiting for Tony to say, well, the joke's on you, Etep. I copyrighted it while you were posting it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You now
I'm
owe
going to
me
send more
$1.
cookies.
Sisters.
This is
Lord,
such
help
a
the
fucking
mister.
technically proficient match. This is like a goddamn, like a textbook definition of like professional wrestling storytelling.
You know they practiced this match, right? You know the story of that? They
Yeah, I
practiced
heard they
this story at
rehearsed the shit out of it.
Macho Man's house.
Oh shit.
They went through them every spot.
Macho Man had a ring at his own house, and fucking Steamboat came over and they practiced this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because back then they cared about the
Yeah,
product.
come to my house. Yeah. Yeah.
But you better not be smelling Miss
Got a
Elizabeth.
ring in the garage. Yeah.
No, he gives you like a Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous tour, and he's like, and over there is the prison cell that doesn't Miss Elizabeth. No one can touch her.
She was just in the closet at home.
This is where I keep my prized possession.
And Robin Leach is like, what's that screaming I hear?
That's just the sounds of Miss Elizabeth locked in the closet again.
Yeah, you didn't hear a thing. Yeah.
That's
Does
just the
anybody know
princess
why-
in the tower. Yeah.
Does anybody know why Ricky Steamboat chose the stage name Steamboat?
No.
I don't either, man. Because like
He's
his
a big
real last
fan
name
of
is
Steamboat
cooler.
Willie.
I know he had a fucking son that was a wrestler a while ago in FCW before it became NXT. And that guy, I don't know what the fuck happened to that guy. He's just gone now.
Yeah.
Richie Steamboat was
Yep,
his
yep.
son's name. Yeah.
Well, I like it always confused me because I'm like, he's Asian or something.
Yeah, I think he's Hawaiian.
I think he's Native American because his last name is Blood. Like that would have.
Oh yeah, Richard
He
Blood.
was like Bill is being Hawaiian or whatever because he's like from New York. He's like, I'm not any of this shit. That's
Richard Blood.
Yeah, Richard Blood.
Well, you got no
that
Asian
sounded
blood in
cool.
him at all?
Yeah, I think he's like Native American or Samoan or.
That's hilarious.
Let's see.
No, he's Japanese. He's half Jap.
Oh
He's a
yeah.
half-
Oh, so he's a half breed. He's a mutt.
Yes, I know.
He's a fucking mutt.
Chris is like, I know the feeling. I feel represented.
We never get adopted.
Okay, so he's been billed from Honolulu and from Charlotte.
Yeah, he's half Japanese. That's.
Oh yeah,
I see
English and
myself
Japanese. Okay.
Turning half Japanese. I think I'm turning half Japanese. I really think so.
Whoa.
No egg roll.
So that's Chinese.
Exactly.
Wrong Asian.
Oh,
Wrong
no
Asian.
egg roll. Oh, no egg roll.
Wrong Oriental.
No, yeah. Growing up, like nobody knew what Korean was. It was weird. Like, because I remember one of my friends called him Cream.
I remember the first Korean kid I met lived like near where my cousin lived, and my cousin would torment him and abuse him. I'm like, "What are you doing?" We go because he was so small. He's like, "Oh yeah, I get." I'm telling you, my cousin was the exact same as Cartman.
He was abusing him because he was Korean?
Yeah.
Or just because he was like...
No, just because he could take advantage of him.
Okay.
Just because he could.
Yeah, because he was such a dick.
You notice there's no stray cats around, right? Or dogs?
Holy shit.
Fucking Cartman, he did cook somebody up and make them chili.
It was like
Chili Con Carnival.
Looks like always got the scoop.
I was just saying it was like the relationship Cartman had with Butters.
Yeah. Oh, hamburgers.
Oh.
So Steamboat.
Damn, Macho just stomped on fucking Animal's head.
Dong.
I don't think he was there for rehearsal.
Yeah.
George the Animal Steel, teacher from Jackson, Michigan.
Very intelligent man.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I love about the wrestling is that like it's all kayfabe. Like you don't know anything about these people. Some of them are horrible assholes and they play baby faces.
Yeah.
And some of them are horrific heels and they're some of the
And they're
nicest
awesome
ever
people,
made.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's like, he lost and he's gonna beat me.
Bread and water for 2 weeks.
But I didn't lose the match.
Shut up.
Holy shit.
Oh shit. I'm sensing a new animated series on YouTube, Abusive Randy Savage. That's terrible. We know somebody who could pull it off.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Who's Elizabeth?
He takes everything seriously.
I thought I told you not to talk anymore. Who knows?
You just stand there chewing the gum and looking pretty.
Now,
Holy shit.
I have to ask you one more time to get back in the box. It's another beating.
Just a series of shorts of just various scenarios where Randy
Who
Savage.
told you to come out of the closet, Elizabeth?
What are you doing on the couch?
15-second reels, Etep. That's what you need to do. And just do it sporadically.
You just hear like water hitting paper, and he's like, I told you to go. You did go on the paper. That's a good
Next time, do it quietly.
You're not good enough for a real toilet.
Oh my god.
Stop being so hard. You sound like you're frying chicken. Wheel.
Quick, you're whining, or I'm going to chain you back to this barrel again.
He's got like a giant like whip made out of strung together Slim Jims.
How did
the cat of 9 gyms. It's like,
how does that feel to get hit with meat sticks that aren't even made of real meat? Wheel.
Vegan friendly.
full of Slim Jims to a cat of 9 gyms.
Let's read the ingredients. Let's read the ingredients. Mono, high literal clock. I'm gonna hit you in the face with it because I can't read the word. I'm frustrated. Ooh, yeah.
No, like you're a random
Snap
YouTube
into
user.
it.
Yeah, you're a random YouTube user, and that just appears on your For You page like as a short. Oh, I wonder
And
what
now
this is.
domestic
Holy
violence
shit, there's a
with
series.
Macho Man.
Be fantastic.
And
Oh.
now deep thoughts with Randy Savage.
I wonder if she knows the harder I hit her means the more I love her. Oh, yeah. Hey, Draven, look, it's a goth chick with Jake Roberts. Oh, yeah.
What do you mean that's a dude? His name is Alice. Or her name is Alice.
I thought that was the maid from the Brady Bunch. Oh, yeah. She finally let her hair down and flew her freak flag. Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Oh, don't get
He and Alice were just backstage while Jake was prepping Damien. Then we did some blow, and he said, "Don't worry, I've already got some smack from Jake. Oh yeah, that's what they paid me to show up tonight. I'm gonna beat Elizabeth right now. I'll be back."
Ow!
Shut up, bitch!
Yeah.
I'm climbing to the top of the 15-foot high steel cage, Elizabeth. You're going down. Oh yeah.
He elbow drops his wife. Oh shit. It's so dark, but it's so funny. Oh man. Yeah, fucking dying over here. And the thing is like we don't even really need. We could just get anyone to play Miss Elizabeth that's female to do the voice, because like Miss Elizabeth almost never speaks, so it's really hard. You know, just like no.
That's what it would be, right?
No, not again. Not again.
Yes, master.
Oh shit! What do you want from me? I am licking your boots. On the paper.
Holy shit!
You're not good enough to use a toilet like a human being.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Who told you you earned indoor plumbing? Oh yeah.
You're supposed to go in the litter box like everybody else.
The litter box.
Yeah. Oh, you know, they probably shut that shit down in a heartbeat, but it would be so fucking fun.
I said it rubs the lotion on its skin.
You're not getting out of that well today. Oh yeah.
Bitch, who told you you could eat people food? You're supposed to eat for the table scraps.
I put your bowl down by the corner of the refrigerator. You're supposed to be...
Oh my god, animating that would be so difficult though, because I'd be laughing the whole time.
Did anybody else notice that?
What's that?
What?
So they always talk about, you know, they always make a big deal out of Rock always talking about himself in the third person. Did you notice how many times the honky tonk man talked about himself in the third person? In that
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah, because didn't Elvis just do that?
Yeah, the king, baby.
Mm-hmm.
There's a homeless man beating the shit out of an Elvis impersonator.
Why's that crackhead attacking the king?
Do you think that those guys got nervous when they were in the ring with Jake? You know, he had that like crackhead tea chatter thing going on during the match.
You're like, why is he doing that?
He's so cold, yet he's sweating.
Poor honky tonk. He can't even have the boys come and help him with his onesie off. Yeah. Boys.
Oh man. So Honky Tonk like trademarked a bunch of wrestlers' names and stuff.
Yeah, he was trying to do that, and then he would extort them for money if they wanted their shit back.
What an asshole!
Yeah, Piper talked about it on his Piper Pit, you know, a couple years before he passed, and he said, he goes, "Yeah, he tried doing that with me." He goes, "You fucking scumbag piece of shit!" Like he was going off.
Wow.
He was just stealing guys' identities.
Yeah, well, you guys heard about the honky tonk of freaking YouTube, right?
No.
There was this guy, that guy fucking Vito, that was doing that shit to people.
Wow.
He was taking their names and fucking copyright and trademark and trying to hold it hostage. Or if he's seen that you were using a certain name on YouTube and he couldn't get his hands on it because you've been using it too long, he would start using that in other platforms so you'd never be able to.
Wow.
What a cocksucker.
What a dick.
That's like attacking someone's livelihood.
Yeah. That's exactly.
I don't know why you'd want to fuck with wrestlers though. Like those are like the people that are like, yeah, I get hit for a living. Like I hurt people for a living. Like that's not the kind of people I want to like anger.
And then on top of it too, it's like the ones who passed away, and you know, it's their family members and shit too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, how many hits of crack do you think Jake the Snake blew in the snake bag? You know,
Damien's flying high as a kite right now.
Nothing's as bad as what he had to wife swallow before kissing Rick. Rude.
Oh boy.
See, I love that they have a heel commentator.
Getting back to that whole like getting the snake hide thing, that's pretty messed up, Chris. I mean, that snake's going to come out of that bag and like, look at all these giant mice all over the place.
He's trying to eat the honky tonk man. So a fat snake in the ring with like Elvis hair coming out of its mouth. Like shits out an acoustic guitar.
big fat rat with an Elvis haircut and pork chops, sideburns.
God, they got those metal barriers instead of like the padded ones. Ah. At least the floors are padded.
Mm-hmm.
What was that promotion we were watching the other night? Was it TNA Impact or whatever, where like the ring was just basically like flat plywood with no springs?
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, like there was no give in the ring, and it was like those guys were hitting that ring hard.
Shit.
Yeah, and there was no padding outside, and the dudes were taking diggers, and it was just concrete.
Fuck.
Yeah, they were. It was like a basketball floor or something, basketball court, man. Like, oof.
Yeah, they earned that. Was it that steak cheese sandwich and a bag of weed?
Yeah, that cheesesteak and bag of weed was worth it. No, I've done worse for less.
He kind of didn't move on that one. What you call me?
And Hockey Talk Man is the one who's responsible for Jake the Snake going on the really hardcore shit.
Would he introduce him to it?
No, he fucked him up. He hit him with a real guitar.
Oh,
full force in the back of the head, and something snapped. He had a loose piece of bone in his neck.
Oh,
that was giving him tremendous pain, and that's what got him hooked on painkillers, and then to the hardcore shit.
Well, you know that spot we saw earlier before the match where Honky Tonk was beating Jake with the acoustic guitar? That guitar was not breaking.
Oh, maybe it was that one. Did he go into the curtain?
Well, it looked like he was on like a show like Brother Love or Piper's Corner or something.
Yeah, and I think he
it was the snake bit. It was Jake the Snake's version of the snake bit. Yeah, that was the point. That was what Jake the Snake was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh man. Mm-hmm. Dude, that guy
and then years later, Honky Tonk is complaining about Dusty Rhodes hurting him during a match. Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
I'm never liked Honky Tonk Man. Never liked.
That sounds like an asshole, to be honest. I never knew anything. I was just like, he's the Elvis impersonator.
Everybody hated him.
Wow.
Just a piece of shit. In the ring and out of the ring, just garbage.
And he's still alive.
Yep. Well, because evil doesn't die.
That's right.
That explains why they all like their job, though, because they get to get in the ring and beat the shit out of them, like in front of everybody. Oops, I'm sorry. Did I hit you a little too hard there? Oh.
Well, they have they have a character and they call him Honky. I wonder if AEW would ever have like a character and call him like Mayo Monkey or like Snow Roach or something.
Oh, shit.
Cracky McCrackerson.
Yeah.
From the Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah, Bill from the Caucasus. It's like, what's his gimmick? That is his gimmick.
He waits.
Whitey McCrackers.
Yeah, his moves are all the white racial slurs, like, oh no, he's got him in the Snow Roach. It's like a camel clutch or something.
He's gonna hit him with the white supremacy.
See,
Snowball
that
roll up.
Oh. That's the type of stuff that would be hilarious. Like, if
My
you ever
God, it's MAGA country.
like, have you ever seen Netflix's Glow series?
Yeah.
So they did that. The gimmicks were like absolutely offensive. Like they're
Yeah,
like,
but what sucked about that Glow series was like you got the name, you got the rights to use the name Glow, but they're not using any of the characters. They had to redo all the characters for the show.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing. I wanted some like like corollary, like, oh, so this actually happened. It's like, no, it's 100% fictional. None of this actually happened. Yeah. That's a big fucking snake. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't want to freak that snake out in the middle of the ring, man.
I didn't realize how big Damien was. Holy shit.
Yeah. I was wondering, what did he have? Like 7 of them, I think.
Remember when Earthquake sat on Damien?
Tenta.
And then that's when Jake the Snake started doing like his heel turn, where he started bringing a King Cobra to the ring.
Oh,
but his second heel turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a big snake. Holy shit. That thing probably eats rabbits instead of mice. Damn. Freaking Jesse
with the dig there on Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He's like,
look at Alice Cooper. A lot of time in the weight room, right?
Oh, those little stringy arms.
Holy shit.
Although Alice Cooper did, there was this. I was watching like VH1 Behind the Music or whatever, and apparently Alice Cooper sunk a medieval scimitar, like it was like a prop, but it was like a legit weapon. Sunk it into his thigh in the middle of a concert because he was supposed to just slap his thigh, but he accidentally just like chopped it into his leg hard enough so that it stayed when he let go of it. And he was in such, he kept the entire set, like he finished off the set with a fucking sword hanging out of his leg.
That's what you call a pro.
Yeah, I'm
Holy
like,
shit.
he may be a wiry little guy, but that's a tough motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
I would have been like,
His name's Vinny, by the way.
yeah, Vincent Fournier.
Yeah. I think he's like a major golfer and shit too.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, without him, there wouldn't be any goth or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever life I had left in me, it's just about gone.
Oh man.
Yeah. So my live stream, it's already been partially blocked in some countries.
What?
Nice.
Jesus.
Shit.
Yeah, for the death of Optimus Prime.
Are you kidding?
Even though I cut it up,
Oh my
chopped it
God.
up, I didn't use it in its entirety. They still tried to hit me for they still hit me for it anyway. So I already got my fucking appeal in for it, but still.
Wow,
like,
what a
they're
bunch
ridiculous.
of pussies.
Yeah, that's the only thing they hit me for, though. Like all the other stuff that I, obviously I changed out like incredibly. That's what they got me for.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
What if you put that on Rumble? Do you think it would get any additional traction?
Well, it should have already went over there, I think.
I just saw I stream simultaneously. It stopped mimicking my streams.
That's weird.
Well, I have the high ground on that one.
Yeah.
Well, it's part of commentary review and everything, which is covered under fair use. So,
Okay.
Oh, me.
Guy's got such an iconic voice.
Mhm.
Yeah. When you heard that, you knew shit was coming.
The hookers and blow will now be being served in the.
Oh, see, that's the thing. They all had him, Fink, Gorilla. They all had iconic voices.
Yeah, they did.
All of them, every single one of them. It wasn't just like scattered amongst like 100 people, like to a handful of people. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing: is like Heenan didn't really have a classic voice to me, but like
no, he did.
What he said, like what he said made him iconic. Like,
well, for me, nobody in the wrestling business ever is going to be better on the mic than Bobby Heenan was.
Hell yeah,
right?
Because he didn't just do it as a manager; he was at the commentary table doing it too.
Yeah,
like, he was the best ever on the mic. The shit that he would come up with was
flying burrito. Freaking Tito Santana just like looking at the camera like, oh my god, we're gonna see a crowd.
No, but just the barbershop window.
Yeah.
When he starts saying Janetti's such a coward and he tried to jump through the windows.
Do you remember when there was a British Bulldog versus I think the Warlord match, and Bobby Heenan hired a Queen Elizabeth lookalike?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yes.
That was legendary.
Yes, because they had like a hidden camera, and it was like inside of Heenan's trailer afterwards, and the two of them were like drinking it up and shit, and like it was like, oh, that's not even the Queen. Oh yeah, here we go, cheeky baby. Oh damn, we're gonna get a Cyndi Lauper video.
Nah, she wasn't in. She wasn't around at this time.
Oh. But you remember Goonies Are Good Enough when the pulls up, and the Sheik and
Roddy Piper was in it. They had a bunch, all the Captain Lou. Yeah, they had all
Blassie, Freddie Blassie. Yeah,
but she was good friends with Captain Lou.
Yeah. Yep. Man, I loved that era of wrestling. Was Volkov even Russian? Wasn't he like Bulgarian or like
something
some Eastern
like that?
Yeah, he wasn't Russian.
Croatian.
Oh, Croatian, yeah. Actually, Croatia is a gorgeous country.
Nice.
Hacksaw. It's like you have a 2x4. Like hacksaws are used for pipes.
That's funny shit.
Yeah, like some of the dumbest gimmicks were so badass back in the day. Like you're a dude walking around with a 2x4, or Macho Man. You're a Macho Man. In other circumstances, that would be the gayest thing ever. But Savage owned it, and it made it awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh, ravishing Rick Rude. The dude used to gyrate like a friggin' like a douchebag, but he was fucking hilarious. I'm a little kid.
An amazing heel.
I'm a little kid I'm supposed to hate this guy because it's still supposed to be real to me, damn it. At that time, but I'm sorry. Whenever he was on fucking TV, I was like, oh my god. What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat Minnesota sweat hogs, keep the noise down.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was great.
And he'd change it up too. It wasn't always
Yep,
the
it
same
was.
insults.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh Pinhead.
yeah. All I show the ladies what a real man looks
Yeah.
like. Oh, you
He just
fucking
did the hips.
hilarious.
The killer bees.
The killer. We are the killer bees. Is this like an SNL sketch?
You don't remember the Killer Bees?
Yeah, I remember them fighting against the British Bulldogs at one point.
They cheated and started wearing masks at one point.
Oh, that was the whole gimmick. They go into the ring and Brian Bell, B. Blair, or whatever the fuck it was.
B. Brian Blair.
Yeah.
Sheik hated this guy. Sheik smacked him at a fucking at a convention.
Oh yeah.
So they were bringing up people to meet. I think it was a roast. I think it was a roast for the Sheik. So they're bringing up people at the end of the roast to say hi to the Sheik face to face, and they bring up B. Brian Blair over here, and he smacks him in the face. And then there was another. There was I don't know. He probably didn't give him weed back in the day. Who knows?
No, I meant after he had slapped it, he's.
Oh no, he walked away. He didn't do nothing. He didn't, you know, because this guy's a politician now. So.
Oh, okay.
But so then like they showed like the aftermath of that, and Kevin Sullivan, I guess, was Sheik's handler that day, and Kevin Sullivan's like leading Sheik away, like, Sheik, that was bullshit. What are you doing? Oh yeah, he was going on for years about how much he wanted to basically anally rape him.
What is it? I fuck you in the ass.
Yeah, humble. Fuck you in the ass, break your back, and make you humble.
No, did you ever watch the history of the Iron Sheik?
The one
hero,
where
man.
they were talking about where he fled Iran, right?
Yeah, he's an Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he was like a hero for Iran, and then they like put a fatwa
And they
on him
threatening
and
to
shit.
kill him. Yeah.
God, and then he like denigrates himself, comes to the U.S. You know, he's this big national hero, comes to the U.S. and he just plays a villain. You know, like his gold medals, his entire achievement and everything completely thrown out so that he can earn a living as like a cartoon villain in wrestling. And the guy took it, you know, all in stride. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, and he turned into a raging crackhead. Awesome.
Yeah.
The American dream of foreigners coming here.
Minus the drug abuse, like the fact that he made it in the United States.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
But you know, also like many of these guys, shame he had to fuck it all up by becoming an addict.
Well, there were no safety protocols or any kind of like considerations for the health of the wrestlers during this era.
Well, they didn't care.
No, they didn't, and they would just exhaust them. You know, they'd like smoke them up and then they're done. It's like, well, what do you do? What did you expect the guy to, not get hooked on painkillers? Like half his body is made out of titanium.
Especially how many goddamn fucking weeks a year these guys tour?
Yeah, they're always on the road. Oh shit!
Crunch.
The finisher.
He's got a weird looking face.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a good night, Lurch.
You have a good one, man.
Later, Lurch.
Later.
Look at all the rubbish on the like. What is that?
Old trash.
That's what they were throwing at Sheik and Volkov. That's what the guy was throwing at them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think I got some raisinets in my ass.
Imagine that. You get taken out because you take a rogue milk dud to the eye or something.
Dude, that's what any heel wants. That though, like if you got crowd pissed off enough to throw shit in the ring, dude, you're doing your job, man.
Yeah, that was the one thing about the NWO days. The crowd was pelting them with garbage.
Yeah, who brought the Nintendo Entertainment System in for some reason?
Oh, that was ECW. That was New Jack.
Oh.
Talk about crackhead.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. New Jack and the Iron Sheik hanging out. No joke. There is a fucking shoot video.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
New Jack, Iron Sheik, and Honky Tonk Man hanging out.
Yeah. And they were talking about Benoit.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Is that that one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Etep played that.
And Sheik started crying. Oh, my God.
Etep, don't you still have that on your? Isn't it like on your header, or it was for a while? No, he has it pinned on his Twitter. That's the first thing you see on his Twitter.
Oh shit! Oh.
And Hacksaw was like, "Don't worry, I'll get you an 8-ball after the show."
Yeah, is this right before they were on that infamous drive?
Probably.
Disqualification.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest and the result of the disqualification, the team of Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik.
Oh! That's English, right? Hold on, we're gonna need Angelus to translate.
Now, shouldn't the Killer Bees be pissed off at Hacksaw and beat his ass right now?
Yeah, it'd be
instead
like
of clapping USA. Like, you just cost us a match, you fucking brain dead moron. You drooling idiot.
You stupid ass.
God, no soy in the audience.
Yeah, even the little kids in the audience are soy free.
Yeah. Yeah, those little kids in the audience are bigger than some of the AEW.
I haven't seen any signs saying trans rights or anything.
Yeah,
Like
they were just being
Better
loaded with
days.
trans fats from McDonald's and all the other shit that they were poisoning our food with.
Because that's back when we were fighting the trans fats, not the transsexuals.
They were holding up that sign. No, they were holding up that sign during the Adrian Adonis match.
Yeah.
Also, like he put the tiniest American flag he could find on his fucking 2x4.
Looks like he painted like an index card. Anybody want a peanut?
Oh God!
Look how small the microphone looks.
Yeah. It's as big as his face. Like his thumb is probably the same size.
Yeah, he could pick his nose with that microphone.
Well, so could Don Cheadle, but for different reasons. Oh, hell yeah.
What a story leading up to this one. Here's two guys just who are almost brothers, you might say. And this is going to turn out to be...
I think
They were brothers, brother.
brother. No, I think this is the classic scene that they mimic in Street Fighter 3 Third Strike when you pick Alex and whatever the German wrestler guy's name is.
Uh-huh.
They do the same belly to belly that pose. You know, the one where the two of them are like belly to belly staring each other down.
Yeah.
I think that's this match. Or yeah, this is coming up.
Nice.
I thought that green belt was interesting looking.
Yeah.
Is Hogan wearing leather fucking pants?
God, Andre looks like he's like in his third trimester.
Finally, a shit in a booger he ate from 1983.
I will produce Andre the Giant right here next week. Can you produce Hogan? You damn next to that. Look at me when I'm trying to you.
Look at this outside.
Listen to me. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh man! Imagine if they did a Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs with Andre the Giant. Oh fuck me! Oh man, I miss Piper.
What was their tiff about? That the
Hogan was Andre felt Hogan was stealing his thunder when Roddy Piper gave him an award.
Wow.
And then like Heenan started getting in Andre's ear. Even though Heenan was fucking with Andre for like fucking 4 or 5 straight years before this.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 years. I think it was like 3 years.
Listen to me, Hogan. I'm in my third trimester.
If you cover up Hogan's head, that looks like a black man.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah, he looks like he's some type of leather like suitcase.
How could I be racist when I'm this brown, brother?
And that's all spray on tan or like fake tan?
I don't know.
No,
I would say that's called being in Florida.
I'd say that's rotisserie.
Fake
Yeah,
bacon.
rotisserie. What kind of tan do you have, rotisserie?
That's that 3 a.m. 7-Eleven hot dog on the road. On the
Let me
roller.
spin around in the glass for a little bit, brother.
I didn't know he was half Sicilian. I knew he was Italian.
Yeah, how does that guy not have melanoma? Like,
Give me that honey glaze, brother.
oh, he looked like he was about to fall over.
I think he was.
Don't leave me in the microwave too long, brother.
That hot dog on the 7-Eleven roller at 4 a.m. You know.
The Bahama Mama one that's been there all day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one is
Started
just
getting
been
white
roasted
shit
all
on the
day.
side of it.
Yeah. It's all
I
sweaty.
should have been the Slim Jim spokesman, brother. I look just like one.
The ultimate mascot. Just base me a little more, brother.
Where's Etep and Tony? They play Mario Kart?
I don't know.
I'm here. I didn't realize I was muted.
Oh.
Shit.
I was all talking over you. Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Oh, wait, I'm muted.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I've
We're
done
asking
that.
questions and shit too. And it's like, oh, I guess he's just not around.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I've been talking, and I'm like, oh shit.
They're like, these guys are a bunch of assholes.
As the crippler,
As what?
Chris Benoit.
Oh, no.
But wait, isn't this the star of Mr. Belvedere?
Yeah.
He's the one that gave Wesley AIDS. Ooh, 80s chicks.
Basketball.
Does he look black to you? Lisa Gibbons. Hart. Woo!
Look at the big deal they made of everything back then. It felt like an event.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just broke the rope.
My God.
I miss that. Remember, like the 90s is what ushered in the like it's cool to like put everything down. Like in the 80s, we were still like optimistic and happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then grunge came in and it was cool to be like a nihilist and bitchy.
Yeah, and then like even the other one, we were watching the Halloween one, man. Like they built all that stuff for the sets and like the entrance sets and all that
Big
shit. Like
gargoyle.
they don't do that no more, man. Like
No.
you gotta wonder if there's like a warehouse somewhere just full of this stuff that. Like,
I know. Imagine if you saw that on eBay one day. There's like, hey, the giant gargoyle from the WCW Halloween Havoc.
Then we know Tony's selling his collection.
Wait a minute. From Vegas. What the?
Wait a minute. I know this address. It's in my fucking phone number book.
Yeah. Why did it link me to a contact?
That's your front porch, right? When you go up the steps, you got to go into the giant skull head and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be kind of. You got the dim mailbox. You got to start the fog machine up so you can make your way to the.
You just get pelted with something?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Snot rag. If you're lucky, it wasn't somebody wiped their ass and threw it at you.
Yeah, shit's bouncing off of them. How many more WrestleManias did Andre have, or is this one of his last?
Nah, this is 3, dude. He was still going for a while. I don't know about WrestleManias, but because he was 4.
In the, yeah.
Go ahead, Tom.
I was just gonna say he was in the tournament next year.
And then he does. He hasn't done the bit with Damian Fate.
Did anyone? I'm sorry, I had to step away for a second. Does anyone know why they had these ring carts?
Yeah, because Andre couldn't walk.
Yeah, just to get his big fat ass to the ring quickly. They did that for everybody, just so Andre could get his big fat ass to the ring.
Yeah, and then later on, when he got really big, they brought it back out just for him. No one else used it.
That sucks. That's like what happened to Yokozuna.
Oh God, yeah. That was just frightening shit, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Yoko could move.
Yeah, he was a great wrestler, but
he
was
till he got too big.
Yeah, he like couldn't stop himself from overeating, and they gave him so many opportunities, and he ended up eating himself to death.
But for a big fat bastard, that dude could move in the ring.
Yeah.
That's kind of a neat gimmick though for like Andre the Giant or something because like it makes him look bigger. You know? Like,
yeah.
Well, the ring card to the ring. Yeah, no, Hogan, no ring card for Hogan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk, brother.
Hey, I don't hear. I am a real American.
Right.
Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Still like that animated GIF of him with an electric guitar.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
But like I see shit like this, and I see shit like Triple H versus The Rock, or Austin and Kurt Angle, or some, and then I see shit like Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy.
And it's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Or staying within this fucking cup. The bloodline. The bloodline.
I'm so done with that.
The bloodline. Oh, this is cinema. I remember motherfuckers every week. This is a movie. Like, shut the fuck up.
Dude, I could never get into the bloodline. Like,
No.
it lost me.
Nope.
They
First of all, Roman Reigns bores me to fucking tears. Honestly.
I got nothing against the guy. He's probably a really nice guy.
But I'm just saying, like, yeah, exactly.
Well, as a wrestler,
see this scene right here. This is in Street Fighter 3. If you pick Alex, the wrestler guy, or Hugo, or whatever the
Oh, the final fight guy.
Yeah, the two of them, they stand just like that when you pick them, and it's like a special like Easter egg.
No, wait. The final fight people they brought in later, right?
No, the final. There is a final fight guy, Hugo from. He was called Andore.
Andor and Andor Jr. Right?
Yep, yeah. They renamed him Hugo in the Street Fighter 3.
Yep.
God, that's such an iconic image right there.
It really is.
What was the other guy? The one that was all covered in oil?
Hakan or whatever. It's time to oil up.
Yep.
Yeah, the Turkish wrestlers.
Turkish wrestler.
Yeah. He was a fun character. He's just in one game though, right?
Yeah, he's just in that one game, and he has the best ending because he's Arabic or what? He's Turkish, but like he goes back to his house and he's got like a smoking hot wife. And he's got like 100 of those like little babies with the that weird blue hat thing that he has on. Like he's been busy.
Yeah, that's why he's so happy.
Yeah, I'd be happy too if that's what I came home to. Damn.
Right. Holy shit.
Donk. Like Andre's like barely able to stand. Get up, because I can't bend over. Oh yeah, careful! I might bad news brown you.
Oh no!
I'm gonna sit on your chest, Hulk Hogan.
Anyone else want some Dinty more? God, 6'4", and he threw him around like that. Jesus.
No, he's 6'7".
Jesus, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, Hogan's 6'7", where he was.
And he just flung him around. Damn.
Supposedly he was. Supposedly.
He wasn't no 6'7".
No.
Yeah, this is what he built him as.
All I know is I'm 6 feet, and I feel like a midget next to these guys.
Oh yeah.
The Undertaker was 6'10", and they built him over 7 feet. Watch Hogan stand face to face with Undertaker.
Yeah.
He's 6'7".
Yo, dude, he didn't just step on him. Like he stood on him for a second. Like
yeah, he walked
even
on
if
him.
I was as big as Hogan, oh god.
Yeah, my ass would look like a tube of toothpaste.
Remember those matches that Andre the Giant used to have, where he would take on like 3 or 4 guys at once, and they were all like, he would just batter them around.
Yeah.
Look at this screen I'm sharing right now. This is when they were both older too, especially Hogan.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. If Undertaker was a 6'10", yeah.
Yeah.
Hogan is
Because they
6'7".
build Taker at over 7 feet, but he was actually 6'10".
Mm-hmm.
I shrunk a little bit, brother.
Got all those leg drops.
Yep. Compacted that spine just a little bit.
Yeah. Right now he's probably closer to 6'4".
Well, at Mark's height, he was about 6'11", and I know later on he was built down like 6'10" and a half.
Andre was what, 7'1"?
Yeah. Either way, like
I remember certain times they were billing Andre as like 7'4".
one thing. one thing that would stand out to me every time I saw him wrestle live is that Hogan is like deceptively tall.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's all muscle, so like he looks thicker, so it makes him look shorter.
Yeah.
Well, and they lie about 90% of those guys.
Yeah.
Their heights and their weights.
Their heights and their weights.
I remember they used to have Bubba Dudley. They used to have him billed as about 6'3". I was standing right next to that guy, man. He's 6'1".
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tommy, you're what, 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah, 6'1".
Yeah. And I don't know, I remember when 6 feet was considered tall. Now I feel like a dwarf. Like,
right?
How do you get so small?
Right.
Like, and I think I've seen Tony Atlas in person, and I've seen Sheamus in person, and Sheamus is intimidatingly tall.
Yeah.
Like, well, his whole entourage were just these big dudes in suits, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I see him, and I'm like, holy shit, that dude's a big dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hi, Mr. Irishman. Please don't squish me.
But like, to me, that's what wrestlers should be, is like these larger than life, like like Titanic hulks of people. Like,
well, not all of them have to be fucking 6'8". Not all of them, you know.
No,
There were some guys who got like Macho Man was not tall.
No,
he was only like 5'10".
Yeah, Macho Man wasn't tall. Neither of the British Bulldogs were over 6 feet.
They also had Kurt Angle billed as like 6'1" or something like that.
Yeah, that was.
I remember when they brought Taz in. Taz was just barely shorter than him.
And Taz is a little.
He's 5'8" at best.
Yeah, Angle's like officially 5'8".
I thought Angle would have been like 5'10" or something.
I stood right next to Taz, and he maybe came up to my nose, maybe. But he was wide as a fucking house, though. Holy shit, that guy big.
Well, that TNA Impact thing that we saw him when he was younger, that dude was just solid muscle.
They have Kurt Angle built at 6 foot. Yeah.
It's not advantageous to be tall in like collegiate wrestling.
No.
Like if you're lanky and you got long limbs, that's a bad thing in wrestling.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Brock Lesnar is a fucking collegiate wrestler.
Yeah, but he's proportionate. Like there's nothing.
He got like long ass monkey arms and legs. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also has like a weird chest that spreads out to his biceps.
Yeah, Eddie Guerrero was 5'8".
Brock Lesnar looks like a real life Punch-Out character.
Or Stretch Armstrong.
Because Brock Lesnar has such skinny, scrawny legs. And he's all torso and arms and shoulders.
Yeah, he skips like that.
Yeah, I think Brock's going to look excellent in that new Godzilla movie.
But there have been plenty of guys in wrestling who weren't tall, who were still...
Yeah.
They were still believable, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what I meant by larger than life wasn't so much of their height, but it was their size. Like, you know, when you're intimidated by somebody because they're physically bigger than you, not just height-wise, but like they look like they hit a gym, like to me, that's what professional wrestlers should be. Not a guy that like I see him and I'm like, hey, I could kick his ass. Like,
right.
Oh, here we go. Shake it. There we go.
The bear hugs are always.
Is he gonna do the finger wag? Is he gonna do the finger wag though?
Nope.
Yeah, bear
He's
hugs
got
are so.
to.
I
He's
fucking
hulking
can't.
up. He's got to.
Bear hugs are always the most boring fucking moves in wrestling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those were always what the fights were when we were in high school too. It's like they'd always like get each other in headlocks and just hug each other and shit. We're like, what the hell, man? Like the girl fights were so much more entertaining. Those chicks with the shit.
You see me when I was in fist fights and I would get someone in a headlock I would have to like lean a little bit forward and then release the hand so I could start punching them in the face.
Yeah.
Two retards got in a fight in our gym locker room, and one of them was screaming at the. They're like swinging at each other and screaming, "You don't take curse words!"
Holy he like shit. rips a freaking locker right out of the wall.
Well, Tony, I sure hope that you called Draven so he could ref that one.
We miss you, Mike.
No curse words. It's because they had two people. Like, they had a few people behind each of them, like, "You gonna take that, man?" And then one of them,
like revving them up.
Like, how much of an asshole do you have to be to instigate two people like that fighting? You got to be a real asshole.
Come on, man! You hand him a switchblade. Go stick that prick.
You throw it on the floor. And be like,
what do they call that one? Retards going wild?
Tard fights.
Tard fighter. Tard fighter.
It'll be like the new version of bum fights.
Yeah, bum fights forever.
I don't know. That sounds like it could have been a Nintendo 64 game, Tard Fighter.
Oh shit! Oh, right onto the. Oh.
Yeah, nah, that wasn't so devastating looking. Well, what kind of moron does Hogan have to be to try to do a pile driver to Andre on the concrete?
Yeah.
A superhuman, brother.
It's not gonna work for me, brother.
Yeah, I remember they did an interview talking to him about this match with Andre and how nervous he was before the match. Because even though him and Andre had talked about how they wanted to finish, he wasn't sure if Andre was going to go through with it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he also said he tore every muscle in his back when he body slammed Andre.
Yeah.
And then he went to fucking Japan and wrestled for like 896 days, and he was completely full of shit with everything he said about this.
Yeah. He's been full of shit about everything. Remember, I found those. Someone did AI.
We're gonna be Metallica, brother.
Yeah, I found photos of him with the Beatles. It was hilarious. He was like on drums. He was on guitar.
Why would he need? Oh, leg drop. Why would he need to make up shit? Like, clearly he's got like that mental illness. What is it? Pathological lying or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you led an interesting life. There's no need to make shit up, dude.
Glory days. Well, they'll pass it by. Glory days. Yeah, that's his life.
He's a carny. Like, this whole thing, especially back then, was protected. It was a show, you know.
The other thing was, this wasn't even the first time Hogan slammed Andre.
No.
When they had the Shea Stadium show and Hogan was a heel, managed by Freddie Blassie, Hogan body slammed him after the match.
Other people slam Andre as
Plus,
well.
I was about to say, plus mad other people slammed him.
Wait, rewind a little bit. I want to see the slam again.
Stan Hansen slammed him. Harley Race slammed him. A bunch of people. Kamala.
Didn't
Kamala slammed him.
John Studd did too, didn't he?
Maybe
And
not.
it wasn't
Maybe I don't think it was. I don't think it was in the Fed, but it might have been somewhere else.
Yeah, because I thought they did something. It wasn't in a match. It was like a build-up.
Because a lot of people slammed him before this.
Yep.
But I guess because it was elsewhere, well, other than the showdown at Shea.
Yeah, this is the one that had the most eyes on it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, watch. This is the first time Andre was ever body slammed.
And he went, oh!
It's like Lex Luger.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Andre helped him the entire way there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He just this is when he was still able to move. Oh God, that's fucking hilarious.
I think that's what Andre saved up all his energy for.
Yeah.
He's thanking the guy upstairs.
He was saying, "Thank God I didn't shit myself when I went to pick him up."
Yeah.
Rocky, he was heavy.
My underwear is gonna be as brown as my skin, brother.
I got some bad news, and it's brown. Shit.
I go to
I'll take
Oh,
him over
oh.
Roman Reigns.
Used to call him
Yeah.
Organ.
Yep.
Hey, look at all that garbage flying at them.
Yeah, I'm not a Roman Reigns fan either, Tom. No.
No, I feel bad because it's like if I can't give constructive criticism of why I'm not into them, like it feels bad just like shitting on somebody who's just doing their job. But like, yeah, with Roman Reigns, like I don't know what it is. He just doesn't entertain me.
If you watch the 7 years it took him to get halfway over because of leukemia.
Oh,
if
God
you watched
damn
everything
long.
before that, it was like, dude is not a natural at all. He's a corporate picked. Like when I stopped watching wrestling regularly, the fans were hijacking the show and booing the guy,
Booing him out of the building every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At WrestleManias at Royal Rumble, like they hated him. And then I came back and it's like the fans have all submitted and just
Remember that Royal
accepted
Rumble that he
mediocrity.
won that they hijacked, and then they had the next day Raw canceled because of a snowstorm, and they were just doing like live sit down segments with people.
Yeah. Yep. It's good because everyone wanted Daniel Bryan to win, and they had him lose his match to Bray Wyatt or whatever, and then didn't even feature him in the Rumble at all. And people were fucking pissed when they got to 30.
Oh no, that was the
Daniel
next
Bryan's
one. That was the
music.
one before that though, where they didn't have Daniel Bryan in it. The one that Roman Reigns won was the one where they
knocked
tried
him
to
out
bring the
early.
Rock out. Remember they tried to bring the Rock out
Yeah,
to
and they
fucking smooth it over with the audience, and they still booed the
Yep.
shit out of him.
Yep. You know, like they shook the Rock. The Rock was in the ring looking like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Yeah, dude. It's because, and you know what that was us loyal fans sitting through like close to 15 years of John Cena, waiting for that era to be over so things can kind of get good again. And then they saw Roman Reigns getting shoved down their throat, which made John Cena look like a fucking saint, quite frankly, because Reigns was so bad. It was almost like how they treated Brie Larson in Avengers Endgame, where everyone had to stop and be like, except you, I like you. You'd see these wrestlers you loved and grew respect for and were far better than Reigns. Like, you know, working hard to make him look good, and it was just transparent.
Yeah.
It's not even that good.
Yeah.
Like, there were so many other better people. I don't know. There were so many other better people than him.
Yep.
Best thing he had going was the Shield.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then for like the next 3 or 4 years after the Shield, They still had him with like a Shield hangover. He's coming out to the music. He's coming out through the crowd. He's still wearing the fucking flak jacket.
Yep.
Yeah. They're like, well, people like the Shield. Give him that gimmick.
Yeah, he is the Shield now, basically, is what it was.
Yeah.
He's the Shield now.
Ambrose and Rollins went off and did their own thing, and he was still. Yeah. Yeah, I'd take Hogan over Reigns any day. At least Hogan knew what he was. He knew how to be a professional wrestler, how to carry a company.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Hulkster.
All right, Gorilla was blowing smoke up everybody's ass there by saying, "What an unbelievable athlete." I'm gonna do a 450, brother. Shooting star press, brother.
I dedicate this song to a cancer kid.
Everybody's talking about who they would take over Reigns. I would go so far as to say I think a better wrestler with more personality was Bastion Booger.
Brooklyn Brawler.
I'll tell you what, though, it felt fucking good to see Reigns pin Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania and just feel the energy leave the crowd. And
but see, that's the thing, though, Tony. Cody Rhodes isn't real.
He's just an animated Ken doll.
yeah, we know what happened. We just fucking watched it.
Oh my god! What is this fucking song they put over this?
Michelle Obama singing. Beautiful.
So that'd be more like,
behind.
Hey, look, yo! And chocolate, yo!
If that was Michelle Obama singing, that'd be Silent Night. All was right. The chef was drowned late last night.
Yeah.
Who was this singing America the Beautiful here?
Aretha Franklin.
It was?
Yeah.
It's all right. It's not fitting for this ending. Holy shit. People beating the shit out of each other.
Hallelujah. You got
Shaving some fat guy's head.
Oh, that's right. I told him that'd be crazy.
I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect Aretha Franklin, but it's
A more fitting song for the ending of this would have been "Moving On Up."
To the east side.
Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. The grill.
The grill.
Vince was putting this together like, God damn it, we still have 20 years till Flow Rider.
Welcome to my house. This isn't how
Oh, they got him right while they were stepping on him. Look at his face.
What's he doing with his hand?
He's jerking off on his own face.
I want to hear this playing to like Ric Flair helicoptering and stuff.
No, but like, still, how about that to still shots of everything that happened on the plane ride to hell?
Woo!
Yeah. You got the thing where Michael Hayes pissing on Linda McMahon.
Still shot. Hell, let's see the video. Fuck it.
Two shot.
Oh God, that was WrestleMania 3 from 1987. Yeah, that was there was a couple good matches sprinkled in with a bunch of filler.
Stuff that wouldn't have even been good for Saturday night's main event at the time.
And aren't we on the cusp of WrestleMania 40?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
we are.
Which
I'm
does
old.
not have Vince McMahon at the helm.
Where did the time go?
Huh. That's a good question.
Yeah, it's already midnight.
Oh,
That is a good question. Jesus. Yeah. Well, gang, that has been WrestleMania 3. Yeah, that was a fun one. We got Holy Shit News tomorrow. And we're watching Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 Friday night. So, yeah. And there'll be a pre-recorded show me and Tony are doing for next Monday for Christmas Day for you guys. And yeah, be sure to tune into everybody else's stuff throughout the week. You know where to find us all. Yeah, this was a good one. We'll figure out what we're going. Well, no watch next week is I'll be on my way back from Detroit, so I'm not gonna feel like streaming next Tuesday night, but we'll see. I doubt it though. But I want to say thank you to everybody for joining us here tonight. Thank you to everybody in the chat. This was a good time. This was a good suggestion, Tony.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It was all right. It was a good time watching this.
Savage and Steamboat's always a classic.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
And can I just say the comment? Like, I know we mentioned like distinct voices earlier, but the commentary team, that's something that's lacking in all modern wrestling. Like AEW might be a little better in that aspect.
Oh man. Oh my God.
Yeah. Just everything about the Fed's broadcast team these days. Their ring announcers, their commentate, just everything is asshole.
Yep, just like China. China, asshole.
I remember when I was actually still a couple years ago watching the pay-per-views. It would be backstage interviews where some cookie cutter girl, don't get me wrong, they look good. There was a cookie cutter girl holding a microphone backstage asking the dude, what are your thoughts on this match? And it was always that fucking question. What are your thoughts on this match? It's like it doesn't hold the same impact.
Yeah, and you always got the same reaction.
Oh shit. But that's it, gang. That's the show for tonight. We thank you for joining us. And like I said, be sure to tune in to everybody else's streams throughout the week. You know where to find everybody. Until then, Merry Christmas from us here at the Place to Be Reviews. I'm Etep. We've been here with all. You guys know the drill. Have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one.